Oh boy. Hi, everybody. We're live,
Brain all over me.
and we have been subject to delightful, terrible dad jokes while I fixed the tech because I was having problems. So please endure one more from our resident guest DM.
Yeah, so my friend's bakery burned down. His business is toast.
Ugh,
I like that one.
it's cute. All right, everybody, make some noise real quick.
Testing, make noise.
Excellent. You're all adequately loud. Love it. So welcome to Half Drawn Tabletop. We had a bit of a break due to some other personal things that we were doing, but we are back with the finale of Keep of the Frozen King. Thoroughly excited for this short little adventure to come to a close and see what our delightful DM for this Pathfinder adventure Jacob has ready for us. So, I don't have a whole lot in way of announcements. We will be off next week as we kind of get ourselves geared up for the next adventure that we will be running, that I will be running. But until then, we will be back on what is the day? What is the date? Let me find it here. We will be back on the 6th. November 6th is when we will be up and running again. Beyond that, nothing else really to talk about. Any announcements, folks?
Thank you for listening to all my bad jokes.
Yes. All right, and we're going to pass it to Jacob then. Yes, sir.
You're not welcome.
All right. Would anyone like, for an extra hero point, to give a wonderful recap of what happened last session? If none of you volunteer, I'm going to give myself a villain point, which is a thing that doesn't exist, but I'll take it, and I'll do the recap.
I will do it. So, just defeated the big ugly spoiler guys that we had met after we went through the strange portal in the burnt down Gilded Goose Inn. We only really learned that it was a portal after the fact. We found a ritual that they had been performing. We couldn't exactly discern what the details of it were. When we exited, the hole that we had entered in had disappeared. Through a little bit of research, we had learned that the mother of the champion of the festival of Midnight Sun festival, is it festival?
Yeah, I think it's Festival of Midnight. Yeah, close enough.
Festival of the Midnight Sun. Her mother, so Iona Sailkirk's mother. I'm trying to remember her name at the moment.
Diana.
Diana, thank you. Diana Sailkirk may have been involved in some strange goings-ons that had to do with an entity referred to as... God, I had it written.
The Denizen.
The Denizen, thank you. I thought I had it written down. Apparently I did not. The Denizen seeming to be some strange extraplanar entity that keeps trying to get its hold on the material plane. Pardon me. Through a little bit of research, we found that there was a method for which to open a portal and try and deal with this denizen. We did so after some running around and faffing about with the guards of varying competence in the library and around the library. We took a portal after resting, portal to a strange wintry landscape that seemed a bit odd. There we fought some very terrifying winter wolf-like creatures. And then we're continuing on to, I believe it was some sort of abandoned monastery or temple?
Was there a bridge?
Bridge.
Like
Yes. So the last thing that you saw was a... I'll actually bring you here. Activate this scene.
Some kind of stone structure.
We here.
Yes. So this long, snowy bridge over a frozen river. There was a cabin with some smoke coming out of the chimney.
Correct. That was the cabin.
I totally forgot about the cabin and only remembered the bridge.
I definitely remember the cabin for sure. Steven, roll a deception check. No.
And I believe that was the long and short of it, unless I missed some major chunks.
No, that's pretty much it. So yes, there is a cabin. Like the windows are shuttered, but you can see the glow of a hearth through the shutters. There's smoke coming from the chimney, and in front of you is a large bridge that is going over a frozen river.
Gorman would like to attempt to peek in through one of the windows and see what's happening.
Yeah, it looks to be a small kind of hunting lodge. There is a hearth on the opposite side of the cabin from the side that you're looking in. So if right, we had an update for Foundry. So some of my modules are not updated yet, but which is my pinging one. But you're on the left side, kind of looking in. The hearth is on the right side. If you're looking at this map here,
Okay.
there is what appears to be a pot of stew, kind of bubbling away on the hearth. But you can't see anyone inside the cabin.
Gorman is fixated on the stew.
Gorman, what you see?
Perhaps some vichyssoise or a boeuf bourguignon.
Some
You're not familiar with those monsters.
They are delicious.
Something to kill, then?
No, something to eat.
That we don't have to kill first?
I certainly hope not.
I mean, I once did fight a demon coming out of a pot of stew, so...
I do not want to go in first. Yazra?
Looks expectantly at Yazra.
Yep, I got this one.
Merci.
Whatever a vicious dogs.
Vichyssoise.
Yeah, that.
It is
All
a
right,
delightful.
Vicious dogs.
It is
I
a
thought we got
delightful
out of the way
soup
already.
of leek and potato.
That actually does sound quite good.
I don't think I've
You
ever
might
had
have
leaky
to
potatoes.
show me how to make that later.
Ooh.
But in the meantime, I will go towards the closest entrance and totally unelegantly toss it open.
Yeah, there's just the one door set in the front next to the window. So you just you open it. It's unlocked.
Okay.
Gorman will be right behind her.
I will enter.
Yeah, so it's actually a fairly cozy little lodge. There's a small bed kind of in one corner. There's the hearth. There's a table.
Gorman jumps in the bed.
It's not super comfy, but you could definitely. It's not uncomfy.
It's mine.
Gorman, you don't know if someone died in that bed or...
This would not be the first time that I slept in a dead man's bed.
More importantly, where's the one who was making that? And I point at the soup.
Aye, it seems a bit odd somebody would take off in the middle of making stew.
If
As you're
anyone
actually
objects...
doing this,
Oh.
You hear from the other side of the cabin, right? Like past the wall, you hear the mighty thwack of an axe.
Probably the one chopping wood or splitting skulls.
Yeah. Really
The
hope
first
to
one,
follow
I would
the
hope.
latter. Sorry.
It does kind of sound like an axe chopping wood, so as far as you can tell.
All right,
I
Gorman's
will-
going to get out of the bed, take
I-
a spoon, and just take a taste of the soup, and then we can go investigate.
Yeah, I was just gonna exit kind of round the corner to just get a glance at who was out there.
I just need to know if it's good.
It's a venison stew. There are some winter vegetables and some venison.
This gamey, I do not like this. Alright. Let's go.
Away we go.
So you
I
go
need
around the
Gorman to
back.
say ooh la la every time he gets bothered by something.
You walk around the back and you see a man, kind of just chopping away at the wood. He does notice you as you approach, and it looks like this man. He's an older gentleman, kind of very rugged.
Ooh.
Oh,
White hair, a facial scar, dressed in somewhat kind of grungy clothing, wearing leather armor. He has a bow slung over his back, and he's chopping wood, and a short sword at his waist. They do not appear to be of like Tamoshe make.
Greetings.
So as you greet him, he's gonna be like almost a little shocked that someone is speaking to him.
fair.
What's that? Who? How did you get here?
It's a long story, perhaps.
Magic.
His
suffice
grip
it to
kind of
say.
like clenches on this axe, like he's a little upset that there are people here. How you need to leave?
We mean no harm.
How'd you get here?
We've come here via magical means.
Tip's wizard hat.
Also, Tip's Wizard's hat.
Tips chef's toque.
Doesn't move.
The wolves didn't get you.
They tried for sure, but we had a bit of something to say about that.
He's gonna pfft. All right, you're not as weak as you look.
We're
Name's Pietro.
Pietro. Fucking love that name.
I almost I can't remember the last time I said Pietro.
Well, Master Pietro, seems we're looking for someone, really. Perhaps you know a bit about it. We're looking for the denizen.
His face like darkens. You do not want to go see him.
I
Oh,
think
we
we
do.
actually do, rather.
You do not come back.
Yeah, that's what we were told. Here we
intend
are, though.
to.
I keep hearing that, and yet I keep showing back up, much to everybody else's chagrin.
Why do we not
he's
want
going
to
to sit.
him?
Oh, he's going to sit down on the stump, and he's going to kind of wipe his head off. I suppose I cannot stop you. Would you like some soup?
May I make an adjustment to it first?
Well,
Gorman, that's a rather rude.
yes.
It very desperately needs pepper, okay? It needs pepper. Let me
You
have
have
this.
pepper.
I have a little bit of pepper, yes. Fresh from Avamontois.
You may have the soup.
Gorman's a
Merci.
bit of an
Gorman-
expert when it comes
Gorman's
to.
gonna run inside and season it.
He's been an
Yeah,
expert.
he's
comes to
gonna
culinary.
like gather up the kind of the logs of wood that he's split and bring them into the cabin kind of behind you guys. There's a small table. 5 people around it is kind of a squeeze, but you can kind of manage. He definitely doesn't have 5 chairs. He has like 3 tops.
Listen, Gran. Pietro,
Yes.
why do you live out in the middle of fucking nowhere?
I am the huntsman.
Aye, you seem the pig. You seem the part. What sort of weird and wily things have got you wrapped up in this land? This place is not, for lack of a better way to put it, it's not real. Not really.
He's gonna look almost a little sad for a while. He's kind of look down at his soup. He's gonna look back up at you, and what year is it?
I rattle off whatever the current year is supposed to be.
2275 of the common time.
2275. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's gonna sigh. There is nothing for Pietro out there.
I mean, it's not entirely true, though. It's... Forgive me saying, but it's a big wide world, and... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's full of shite, but you look like you still got some metal left in you. Why wouldn't you want to go back?
Do you know of Seveshi? Is Seveshi still around?
Have I heard that name?
So Seveshi is a country that existed more than 1,000 years ago.
Can't say it is there, Gran.
Well, how old are you?
Yazra, that is a very rude question.
I think it's less rude when the lady asks it.
When I came in 50, it has been 12 years, as far as I can tell.
You heard of Tamoshe?
No. Where is it?
North. It's a bit of a frigid speck of shite, but...
Oh. Barbarian Islands.
Aye, united in the last couple hundred years, I believe.
Did not think that was possible.
Well, we just left a right fine festival to celebrate such an event. And, you know, food's not half bad. If it interests you. No disrespect in your cooking abilities, but it seems your game is rather thin, and there's fish and fowl aplenty back where we're from.
Fish. I remember fish. No, I must stay. This is duty. And as you're kind of sitting there talking to him, you hear like a faint cry. All of you roll me a perception check.
Which of us?
Oh, just all of you.
Okay.
Big.
Yeah, all of you fairly easily recognize this as the cry of a child.
Can we tell where it's coming from?
Yeah, it's coming from below.
Like,
It's like muffled.
Like from the basement?
What game are you hunting, good sir?
There are things you do not know.
I thought you were alone. Is that not a voice below us?
Do not ask.
Oh, we're asking.
Do not. Please. Do not.
Is whatever's beneath our feet something to fear?
I do not listen to it.
Perhaps if you could explain a bit more.
Now I'm just.
I am
not-
all about looking the other way.
I do not talk about it.
That is distinctly unhelpful.
Can I get a glance around, see if there's any like indication of how to get under the house from here? Like, do I see any sort of like stairwell that leads down from like this room, or like a hatch, or did I see anything around the side or back of the house when I went to introduce myself to Pietro?
So in this room, no. But around the back, where he was chopping wood, you did see kind of like a side building. Like it's attached to the house. It's almost like a little pantry that doesn't attach to the house except for like a little
It's like a
side
cellar.
entrance. Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up and just kind of like, as I turn to like go get some more stew, like elbow bump Yazra a little bit like harder than if I had accidentally bumped into her, and then cock my head towards the door if she gets that.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Pietro,
You're not as subtle as you think you are anyway, Atrian.
fine, out with it then. Pietro, I think you understand.
Yes.
We're gonna have to go under and see what that is.
No. Do not.
We're gonna
You
have
cannot.
We have-
Please.
We have a task. It must be taken care of. If this could possibly undo what's been done, we have to pursue it. We have duty
You
of
do
our own.
not need to. No. No. I will not allow it. I hold the key. You cannot go down.
Okay.
I wonder if I can just put this guy to sleep. Do I have that? Dang, I don't have it ready. Unfortunate.
Pietro, what
Go to
key?
sleep. We'll take the key. Hmm.
Pietro, what key?
There are other ways to unlock the lock. I'm just saying.
He's gonna like grab like a dagger and slam it down into the. No. I think
Would
it's time you leave.
Could you at least point us in the direction of the denizen then?
Across the river.
Shall we leave an
I
old man
think
to
it's
his...
time to get out of here.
Shall we
Guess
leave an
so,
old man to
yeah.
his duty?
I wouldn't happen to know of
As-
any sort of like magical ghost thingamajig that this might be. Is there a check I can make for that?
Yeah, you can roll. I'm gonna say this is probably primal or occult. Your choice.
Okay. Well, I actually have a cult,
Hell
and I
yeah.
rolled a 20, so
So that's a crit. There
Yeah.
are a multitude of things that may be able to mimic the sound of a child.
okay.
In this area specifically, I mean, it could be any number of like evil fae. But
If I might make an observation, we are still injured from the winter wolves, and we do not know how powerful the denizen is. We may wish to conserve our strength and leave Pietro with his demons.
That's why I was so quick to suggest leaving.
I think you might be
It
right.
seems that his duty is to protecting people from whatever is down there. So
That said, I am also very curious. So,
Mm-hmm. I am very curious as well.
Perhaps
are you
something
guys?
be dealt with on the way back.
Sorry, are you outside of the building at this point?
yes.
I imagine we
I would have
moved our way
left.
outside and tried to make at least, 30, 40 feet away from the door.
He's gonna bust open the door. Wait!
Hey?
Yes.
I do wish for you to come back. So many have not.
We'll make sure we make our way back.
Countless. No, wait. Here. Take. He's gonna hand you a small bundle. It's for you.
Gorman
All of you.
Gorman will unwrap the bundle and see what it is.
Yeah, it is some.
Do you make us freaking doggy bags?
God, I hope not. I hate venison.
Hold on, I gotta get the terminology right.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it is 2 moderate healing potions.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It's a great gift.
Well,
If
thank you.
if you see anyone you love here, do not call out to them.
You're probably wise.
Don't worry, Pietro. We'll make our way back. We'll find a way to drag your salty old arse back to Tamoshe with us.
I stay. I do not leave.
You know, he says that, but I'm getting less and less convinced by the moment. Anyways, perhaps we should get to hoofing it.
And,
Probably a wise choice.
one last thing.
Yes.
I have heard that something lives in the ice, where the denizen is in the reflection.
It's useful
Have you
knowledge.
heard of what kind of creature or thing this is?
No,
No.
but stay safe.
Well, Pietro, thank you. I wish you luck with your own demons.
Gorman will give him a small bag of peppercorns as a parting gift.
Adorable.
Do not make venison without pepper ever again. That was a mistake.
It's true.
I thank you. No,
I would say it is my pleasure, but it really was not. I do not like venison.
Yeah. He's going to shut the door behind him and walk around to the back of the.
Aye.
Yep.
Well,
Back
there
of the
goes my
house.
plan.
All right. It looks like whatever we're going to face has the ability to at least appear like someone that we love and have lost. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to end up like Pietro, living in the middle of nowhere. So be careful, the lot of you.
I think I'm pretty safe, but I appreciate the concern.
I was talking to the ones that have hearts, Etrian.
Cold, and I'm loving this one.
I just thought I'd attempt that humor thing you're so fond of, and it seems like it worked. Maybe too
Huh.
well. I'm not sure.
Witty at that.
A wink.
Looks like my good nature's having an effect on you anyway. Look at that. Alright, let's be fucking done with it.
Yep. Let's get a move on. We shouldn't spend too
me
long here.
see
We are on
how
a bit of a
close.
schedule, also.
Yeah, but paranoid little Gorman's gonna just keep an eye on the ice from now on.
Yeah, I'm at
Yeah.
about half potency, and no, we have 2 of those potions. Perhaps we could take a few minutes to try and heal. Because I know I'm hurting.
Didn't we just heal right after the battle, though?
Yeah.
Did we?
Isn't there like a cooldown?
There's a cooldown on me using first aid again, but we can drink potions and it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if we'd already used it or I forgot.
I'm pretty sure we did right after the wolf fight.
Yes, I definitely did first aid, like
Okay,
last
yeah,
thing before the
then-
session was over.
I don't know how everybody else
So
is doing.
using a potion might not be bad.
I'm very okay with you quaffing some juice.
I
Yep.
could probably quaff some juice, honestly.
So that's 3d8 plus 10.
3d8 plus 10.
Dang.
Well, that should hopefully
that
get her
juice.
done.
13 healing.
3 1s and a 10.
Yeah, I believe in you. You can do it.
Is that all I got?
No, I haven't rolled anything. I mean, I can roll.
I just assume that that's the number it's gonna be.
Okay. I guess I will go ahead
24.
and. Okay, thank you. Wasn't far off, but
That's half my
I mean,
health.
that's pretty good.
What you say? That's
It's
strictly
a 4,
average.
8, and a 2. Yeah.
fair. That would put me at 63 then. 63 out of 66, I believe.
Oh, tiny baby.
What? All right.
What does Yasper got? Like 90 HP?
112?
Yeah, that
Oh.
sounds right.
And that's
I have
before
literally doubly half. Or twice. I can't fucking.
you have almost double my HP, and you can get a lot of temp HP from doing all your things. That's all right. I can also get temp HP. I just have to land a
Hit.
bloody hit.
I have 48 HP. I cannot get temporary HP.
Well,
I
it's a
am
good thing you're not a
please
melee
protect me.
character like me.
I have
Mhm.
78, but the secret is to just not get hit.
True.
Yeah, that's the secret to all of it, really.
A little thick on the ridic.
Just gotta get good.
All right.
So, do you cross this bridge?
Yeah, I really wanted to
real
check
quick,
out Pietro's
does
demon
the-
baby, but
Reflection, whatever stuff. Does that ring any bells for my wizard brain?
Roll me a religion or an arcana.
Well, I think we know which one I'm gonna do. It's Arcana. It's 19.
Wow.
Yeah, it could be any manner of maybe like an enchantment or maybe a spirit.
Chapman.
Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't narrow it down too much, but oh well. We're in the wide world of spirits.
Okay.
There be monsters.
After you get about 3/4 of the way over the bridge, you hear Pietro like yell, like real loud.
Oh, good.
Perhaps he has discovered that the venison was not so good after all. And we are all about to have a stomach ache.
I have a feeling it's a bit more pressing than that.
I can't.
I'm gonna turn around without even consulting the others
I'm following Yazra.
and
So
turn
you're
back
going-
towards the house.
Okay.
I mean, is he like calling us back? Was he just yelling?
No,
What's-
he was. It was a sound of like
Distress.
just distress.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Fine, but I'm gonna
guess
draw
we're
my
going back.
fork.
Wait, as we're running, I'm gonna grab onto the back of Yazra's armor or whatever and just try and pull her to a halt.
What?
He said if anyone calls out to us, don't go after him. Anyone we care about.
I do not care about Pietro.
Yeah.
We can go.
That's not what I mean. It could be a trap.
This
Oh,
does
definitely
seem
right.
Don't you think that seems rather
Questionable.
suspicious?
Yep. Yes, I do.
I'm worried. I am worried. But this is not a place that we should be fooling around in.
Especially when we're on a limited amount of time.
We can check
How
when
long
we
have
get
we
back.
been here, by the way, Jacob?
About 4 hours.
And we have 12?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, we
man's
do not have time for
managed-
this.
The man's managed over 1,000 years without any help. I'm sure he's fine.
I guess we'll find out on the way back then.
Guess so.
Forward then.
Forward we go.
Oh, turn
All
back
right.
around, abandoning that enterprise.
You hear no further cries as you continue.
See,
it
he
does
is
look like
Either
it.
he dead or that was fake. One of those two things.
As you continue, you start to ascend. There is what appears to be a very a rocky incline. As you approach the top of this rocky incline, you see a temple. I have Fevos with light and Gorman with light here, if that is good.
That works for
Still
me.
waiting for
Yep,
it to
works
load.
for me.
As we are like approaching, my shoulders are like markedly slumped, and I just kind of have my hat pulled low.
So this is kind of what you see. Can you guys see okay?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
relatively with our field of view, yeah.
Okay. But like it's all working is my main
Yeah.
thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So you hear the sound of waves coming from kind of like on the other side of this building. It's like just the crash of waves. It sounds kind of like the ocean.
Okay.
Okay.
in
Are we
the
near the
front there,
sea?
you see-
I love the sea.
You see two doors, and so they are large doors made out of a strange, kind of like translucent blue crystal. The rest of the building is like a slate gray stone.
And this building seems big, yeah.
It is a large building.
Oh, yeah, I see that now. I kind of want to go scout around the side quietly.
Yeah.
And there's a cliff. Okay. And now around this side.
Don't. It's we'll say there is a cliff on that side too.
Okay, so I should not move my character up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm in the
Don't-
cliff, I think.
Let's see.
Okay.
Like this like slightly darker blue area, I'm just gonna say is like a little. It's just a ledge coming out.
If there's not a whole lot else, then I'm going to say, Yazra, would you like to do the pleasure of opening the door?
I'll crack my neck both ways and just, I mean, yeah, kick its shit in.
Yeah, it slides open as if it was sliding over ice.
Sliding block puzzles? This is all I've ever wanted.
No, unfortunately not.
Nope.
Steve.
Damn it, Jacob.
God.
This is...
I wish to bring you sliding block puzzles, but I figured that would be a cruel and unusual punishment for your
Never
final.
did it.
Okay, but
I
as
mean-
a fellow DM, I appreciate cruel and unusual punishments.
Nope. Get right out of here.
Fine. Gorman enters
Yeah,
dejectedly.
So the floor appears to be made of a very smoothly polished stone.
If I like lean down and like rub my hand across it, is it like actually icy?
Yeah, actually, as you kind of lean down and rub your hand across it, you wipe off a thin layer of frost, and it looks like this floor is like polished smooth.
I'm gonna draw my
You see your
sword and
face
just
in the reflection.
I was gonna say I'm gonna draw my sword and stick the tip down on just the floor in front of me, and then just scrape it across to see if I can like when you like scratch ice and it builds up a bunch of frost and gouges it. I want to see if I can like gouge the floor or if it's more solid than that.
I'm gonna say it is definitely more solid than that. And as you try and as you try and stab this floor, you see. Are you wearing your mask at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah. The mask in the floor starts to drip a little bit of blood. And I'm going to have you here. Here it is. And it's going to attempt to strike you. Shadowy balls are going to like pierce out of the floor. Does a 21 hit your AC?
It does not. My AC is 24.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, this thing, this kind of like mirror entity, you see it kind of coming, and you manage to kind of jump out of the way.
I step back. Do I see like a sword come out of the ground, or?
Yeah, it's like a like almost like a sword made of shadow.
Okay.
Tries to pierce up out of the thing.
I'm going to say to my companions, "Don't look down," and then I'm just going to stand with my head stock straight and just looking straight out and see if anything else happens.
Do you make any attempts to kind of cover up the floor where you wiped off the frost?
I will step one step back away from it, but other than that, I'm not doing anything to bring my gaze down. I'm just looking straight ahead. So I guess I'll step back one and then just kind of keeping my eyes on my companions and my sword at the ready.
So I would say this 5-foot spot there, that has the frost kind of disturbed.
Okay.
That you were just standing in.
Okay. Anything happen?
But no, nothing disturbs that spot anymore as soon as you walk away.
Right. When I looked down, saw myself, saw that my mask was bleeding a bit, and then it tried to fucking stab me.
Well, that's no good.
Hey! Keen observation.
What?
I take it your mask doesn't usually bleed?
Not unless I tell it to.
What's the ceiling look like?
It is a vaulted ceiling. There's some nice arches kind of leading up.
Okay.
Gorman, you wouldn't happen
No
to have...
chandeliers or anything in this bottom right corner. There is a small blue flamed torch. It doesn't appear to emit any heat, but it does emit sort of a dim blue light.
Gorman, you wouldn't happen to have a fuckload of flour, would you?
I would not say it is a fuckload. No, it is unfortunate. I have enough for making some biscuits. That's about it. Maybe 4 cups.
I had a really cool idea, but it turns out summon elemental is trash. Unless you heighten it quite a lot. So, rip.
Well, my thought covering the ground in flour is, unfortunately...
Gorman's going to go to the door and extinguish his torch, and then go take the cold blue torch.
Roll me a reflex save.
I'm good at those.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, as you touch the torch, you realize that it is like icy cold. You very deftly take your hand back, and you actually take no damage
Yay.
due to how fast you were.
Eh?
Okay, I'm going to have to stop being clever for a minute because my boss is calling me, but I will be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, my idea is slightly less dumb than I thought, but it would only last for a minute. So, I was gonna summon an ice method to like just refrost over anything we unfrost.
Ooh.
But it only lasts a minute, so
No.
We'd have a very short
Yeah.
amount of time to do that.
so if we need that, then that's an option. But I definitely regret preparing summon elemental now.
I actually have an idea.
Sweet.
Using dancing lights, I would like to put the lights as low to the ground as I can and just have them in a straight line along what our like moving path would be, because I assume with how bright the light is, it would make it really hard to like look down and see any sort of reflection, even though it's a dim light, just having it like right in the middle of those like 5-foot squares.
Okay.
That's not a bad plan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, these
Right
weird
on.
green witch lights just kind of line in a straight line. Or basically, no, I'm gonna put one underneath each of us and just try and guide them to, as we stay close together, and I will inform the party. Stay close together, don't look down.
So your attempt here is to create kind of a glare.
Exactly, I'm trying to create a glare so that when you look down, you don't see your own reflection, just the bright light. Well, even though it's not bright, I mean, it's technically dim light or whatever, but it's enough light. It gives off, decent light in an area. So it'd be like having a light bulb down underneath your feet.
Thinking with
Right.
portals.
Okay. Yeah. So nothing is attacking you so far. I will say though that the rest of the area is frosted over.
Okay. If I step forward onto another square, keeping my light underneath me, does anything happen?
Nope.
I take one more step.
Nope.
All right.
Guess we're good.
Might be not the worst idea. Look at that. Not exactly a genius, but I'm pretty smart from time to time. All right. I will happily, if and it's all right, lead us along, trying to make sure we all stay within 20 feet. I can't move.
I will. Gorman.
All right, and we'll just kind of make our way.
I'll
and I'm
just
gonna try
keep you all in a square formation.
Yeah, that's probably the wisest. And then I will just keep our lights underneath us and just slowly, as we move forward, I'm just continuing to channel that light.
Yeah. So you see, as you round the corner, there are 3 kind of entrances in this small little kind of opening here. There is a door to your south, a door to your east, and a door, well, kind of an opening to your north.
I'll go stand in the center point of those 3 things so that I can see them all equally.
Yes. There you go. Yasra, I will say, as you can see with your orky dark vision, as you kind of walk past this hallway to the north, at the end of the hallway, kind of on the west side, there is a statue of a dragon. You are familiar with this kind of dragon. It is a white dragon.
A white dragon. Okay.
I think that's a kind of dragon in Pathfinder 2e, and if it's not, it is now.
I would hope so. It's a classic dragon.
Hmm.
That is
I have
definitely
a
a kind of dragon.
bad feeling about this.
Where is the dragon statue?
To our west, I think.
It is, yeah, to your north and then your west. It's kind of up in this hallway.
Okay.
Should we check the doors?
I mean, we're right here.
All right.
Hmm.
I imagine Gorman will check to see if they are trapped / locked.
I'll check for magic on the doors also, just in case.
So you do not detect any magic on the doors.
Cool. Do I detect any magic beyond the doors? Just
The doors are made of that crystal. You can't really detect any magic on the other side at the
Okay.
moment.
just being thorough. I don't know if maybe the doors aren't trapped, but there's something behind it. Who knows? So I have no further actions. We want to just
If Gorman is going to make a roll, I will make a thievery roll for Gorman.
Roll thievery.
So that door on the left is definitely not trapped. Gorman is very confident that that door to your west is very not trapped.
All right.
That door to your south, Gorman is confident that it is not trapped either.
All right. I'll
Cool.
take the south door if somebody wants to take the west door.
I vote not me, because I don't want to die.
Yeah, sure, darling.
Is there any real reason we need to split up?
Just opening
I mean,
the
we can
doors.
just open the
not,
doors.
Not going through them. Just want
Mm.
to take a look.
I'll open it.
All right. So she'll open the west door. I'll open the south door.
Okay. The south door opens, actually, it has kind of like a handle at the bottom that you bring up,
Okay.
almost like a deadlift. You
Okay.
know,
So
you
like
gotta-
a fucking like a garage door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. That's some Legend of Zelda shit.
No kidding.
The other one, yeah, it just opens up like a regular door.
All right.
In that door to your west, you see a small storage area. There are several boxes, some sacks, and some barrels.
I have a feeling Gorman would want to rummage through those.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Executive
Do we
decision.
wanna
Gorman rummages.
A short bio break until Gorman gets back.
Okay, we can do that.
Actually, that's not strictly necessary.
Okay.
I'm waiting on someone else to call me back now. But that could be
Okay.
forever. So
Okay.
yeah, Gorman wants to rummage. I've been listening for like a minute now.
Yep. So you walk in. You see another one of those like cold-looking torches on the back wall. Inside, the boxes are like sealed, right? So you would have to like crack them open if you wanted to see inside there.
I mean,
The sacks are full of flour,
Yes.
and the barrels are full of dried and salted fish.
Gorman's going to try and put as much, first of all of the flour into his bag of holding, and then
Yeah, it's like I'm talking like sacks. Like it's like the big bag. It's like a 50-pound bag of flour, and there are 3 of them.
50 pounds is a lot.
Yes.
Well, if we wanted to
I
try
would
the
say-
flour idea, we now have a sufficient amount.
I would say they're about 4 bulk each.
okay.
Holy cow.
I can hold that, but
Um,
I'm just gonna put flour into my jars as much my jars can hold.
Yeah, you've got 3 kind of mason jars worth of flour.
Excellent. And then just for fun, he's gonna start gnawing on some salted fish.
It's old.
It's very chewy, but it is excellent.
Perhaps we
I'll
could bring a
believe
bit
you
of
on
it.
that one.
Perhaps we could bring a bit of it back to our friend Pietro once the time comes, if he's still alive.
Perhaps.
And that room to the south, you see a door.
Oh, I want
outside
to-
of that, past that door. Yes.
I want to grab the blue torch from that storage room.
Yep. Go ahead, and as you go to touch it, roll me a reflex check.
Oh, Gordon's definitely
good.
going to recommend wrapping your hand in something first.
Oh, okay.
It is very cold.
Would you still like the reflex check with Gorman's warning?
Yeah, you still will need it.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Oop.
Yeah, you do manage to, like, you can tell right as you're about to touch it that this thing is really cold. So you pull your hand back before you graze it.
Okay, let me real quick check the duration on something.
Can your hat cast Mage Hand?
My hat can cast Mage Hand, yes. I was also thinking about casting Endure Elements for my staff and then just grabbing it, ideally with no problem. But I feel like I have to sustain Mage Hands, don't I? I don't actually know what sustaining explicitly means, but it's fairly self-evident.
Imagine it's
It's
like
an
concentration.
action that you can
Yeah.
take, and it just keeps it going.
Mhm.
You can sustain a spell for about 10 minutes before you become fatigued in exploration mode.
So yeah, it is sustained, so I basically wouldn't be able to do anything else while doing it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
If I were to keep out Mage Hand, okay. I'm gonna
You'd
go
be able
ahead
to, like,
and
walk around, but
if my understanding of Endure Elements is correct, then this should be fine.
For whatever reason, this reminds me of one of the other games that I run. There's one of the characters has a sword that can turn people to stone called Solitude Sculptor, but it's specifically keyed to elven blood. So if anybody who touches it who is not an elf or half elf, they immediately begin turning to stone. And it's always funny whenever it comes up that somebody tries to like get a hold of the sword in one way or another. Like the players themselves will forget, and then they grab it, and I'm like, your hand begins to turn to stone. It's funny. Also thoroughly impressed and happy about my fucking naming scheme on that, because it's a good one.
It's a pretty good name. Okay, so yeah, I'll use 2 charges from my Staff of Abjuration to cast Endure Elements on myself, selecting Cold. So I can now, I'm protected from severe cold. Oh wait, yeah, okay, severe cold only, not both, for 10 minutes. So
yeah,
I
would say
slowly go to reach for the torch and see if it feels cold or if I can grab it or not.
it definitely feels cold, but it's not hurting you.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna carry this with us just for the sake of it. I have a feeling we might need one.
Okay.
Alright.
Also, it's weird magical blue fire, so that's cool.
Yeah.
What about this southern room? At a quick glance, anything?
This southern room has four kind of raised podiums. And
Pardon me.
The floor itself seems to be made of the same material. There are 4 raised podiums. They have glowing blue runes kind of surrounding them. This whole room is lit up actually pretty well.
Can I read the runes by chance? Or rather, can any of us read the runes? Might be a better,
Good question.
simpler
Sorry.
question to ask.
Itch in the throat.
They are written in Aklo.
I can read Akla.
I was going to say,
Yes,
I'm pretty sure I've heard that as a language somebody can read, so.
Yes, so these runes are They appear to be keyed to some sort of ritual. They appear to be part of some kind of ritual. You cannot tell just by looking at them. You have to do a little further racking of your brain.
In addition to the, that's actually a problem. I'm not going to look at the floor specifically, because that's been bad in the past, but this leads us to an issue where I cannot check the floor for a runic circle, because if I check the floor for a runic circle, it's going to try and shank me.
Just don't check directly underneath you.
Yeah, can I, like, at an angle, look and see, like, covering my lower field of vision, and then look and see if there's any, like, tracings of, like, runes or a circle or something in this area, or is it just runes on the podium and then the floor is clear?
It's all frosted over, so you can't really tell.
Damn it. Phoebus.
Yeah.
Get about 10 feet from me, and without looking down, stick that torch down against the floor. See what happens.
I will do as instructed.
It lights the floor very well. The torch gives off no heat and will not melt the frost.
Get one near one of the crystals, or dices, or whatever.
That's what I was thinking as well, so I'll approach one of them and I guess try and light it. See what happens.
It's not really like... There's a slot in the top.
But it's not a brazier, per se.
No, it's not really a brazier. There is a slot, though.
Does the slot look like it would fit the torch handle, by chance?
Perhaps, yeah. Perhaps, perchance. Possibly.
I'm gonna stick it in the hole.
Yeah,
And hope I don't explode.
The room gets slightly warmer,
Oh, good.
but nothing changes, really.
Well, that's not nothing.
Nothing changes aside from that room getting slightly warmer.
Well, we're not dead.
Yeah.
That's
Well, there was
something.
definitely a small change, but I have a feeling we might need all of them if we want anything to happen. So I
Perhaps you are
suppose,
the only one who can touch them.
yeah, I suppose I'll go out. There was one in the main room, yeah.
Hey, one in the
Yeah.
entryway.
In the corner.
I'll walk out, and retrieve... the wall thing. He just assumes that I want to move in a straight line from wherever I want and does not reconcile turning. Just like, you're moving through a wall, stop it. You're not a ghost. Okay. So yeah, I'll take the torch and come back in
Has
here.
no pathing. No.
Place it into another of the slots.
Yep. The room gets, again, very slightly warmer.
What the fuck?
Interesting.
Small little beads of condensation begin to appear on the walls.
Okay, so a thought. Do we actually want to do this?
I was just going to pose the question. Like, we don't know exactly what this is supposed to fucking do, so perhaps we should look around and see if we can find out more about what's going on before we, kick off the end times.
Yeah. Let's continue
I guess-
exploring before we get any more torches. We don't
We
have
should
10 minutes, though.
probably examine the statue of the dragon to the north, for I saw it when we entered.
Hey, good idea.
Yep.
I'm assuming a white dragon sculpture in the middle of this icy hellhole is not a coincidence.
Yeah.
Before we get
I'm
right in
certain
that hallway,
they-
I'm going to lean my head in and then in Aklo basically say, "Aye, you're right, big-headed bitch, how are you?" See if the statue reacts to me.
It does
I'm not
nothing.
gonna
Does
walk
nothing.
directly in, but I will peek in.
Does nothing. Alright, seems perfectly safe to me. Jaunt on in.
I detect any magic from the statue? Never mind, we're just walking at it.
Aye.
Um,
I'm following Yazra.
You
That's
do
fine.
not detect any magic from the statue at the moment.
Gorman would like to inspect the statue for traps.
I'd like to
Yeah,
lean to Yazra and go,
um,
"Is this your cousin?"
So
No.
yeah, roll me a thievery. And that is a, yeah. So you do notice that there are some, like, chemical canisters that are kind of situated in a hidden fashion in that dragon's mouth.
Ah, wonderful. I suppose disabling them is going to be another check.
No, you can disable them with that roll.
Excellent.
You kind of plug up the hole that they would be spraying out of.
What would be spraying out of whom?
There was some kind of a canister, a small container that appears to be able to spray some chemicals.
Ooh, grody.
I assume the dragon would breathe at us if we did something. Like open the door, perhaps.
Fair observation.
Nice job, Gorman.
Yeah,
Merci.
Mercy Goku.
Thank you, Goku.
So, I guess we should check out the doors at the end of the hallway then.
Yep. These are two doors that appear to be made out of a polished metal of some kind.
Right.
As you approach, you can very clearly see your reflection in the distance.
Oh, good.
Hey, look away from that.
Yeah, I'll turn away.
Can I
How do
make
we
it
open them?
dirty with prestidigitation?
Not enough of it, really.
Not enough to make them non-reflective.
Yeah.
But you see,
Curses.
this is why you bring Gorman. I get out my jar of flour, I get out my mirror, and I start flicking flour on the thing behind me.
You grab a mirror, you say.
I do.
As you take out your mirror, you catch a glimpse of your reflection.
Ah, dang, it's all reflective
it-
surfaces.
It
Yeah.
winks at you evilly.
I wink evilly back at it.
It's fucking just like
And
the
then
scene
it's
from
going
Aladdin when he's going through the book and goes to the Caesar
Well,
salad recipe and the hand comes out with the knife.
Oh yeah,
Et
absolutely.
tu, Brute? Shwing.
Okay. I'm going to deal 22 negative damage.
Ah, yes, I heal 22 damage.
And then make me a fortitude save.
I do not like that one.
All these things are
No.
Oh, no. So you are drained 1. As you feel part of your vitality just like get drawn into this reflection.
I do not like this. Okay, I put my mirror down on the floor face down.
Yep.
No more pretty Gorman face.
Do I have any idea what these creatures are and how we might deal with them?
Roll me a religion or an arcana.
While he's doing that, I'm just grabbing flour out of the pots and just like trying to string it as far as I can using my peripherals.
I'm still just flicking it behind me, even though I can't see the door
As
anymore.
long as we just don't look at the reflective door.
Mhm.
This is definitely some kind of malevolent spirit. You cannot
Mhm.
exorcise it with arcane knowledge, but anyone sufficiently schooled in religion could probably attempt to exorcise this spirit, and that would take
Wow.
care of it for at least a period of time.
That's a damn shame we don't have anybody skilled in religion then, isn't it?
Really kind of mad that I hadn't prepared invisibility. That would have right
I have
fucked
it.
with it.
Oh, that'd be so cute.
I mean... Hi guys, I can cast invisibility.
How many of us
Well,
can be?
First, I would like to see if I can just feel for the doorknob and open the door, or is it locked?
You better take me to
No,
dinner first,
the
man.
door is definitely not locked. Are you all watching Gorman do this?
Peripherally.
See,
I'm like
at the
looking at the
door,
wall
I'm not
and
looking
keeping
at the
him
door.
like here.
Yeah.
So kind of peripherally, you say,
Yeah.
Atrian?
As best we can.
Yeah, so as you kind of glimpse out of your side eye, Gorman, I feel like I'm picturing him like back up against the door, like he's like got his back to it, trying to
Yeah.
reach for
Kronk
the
scene. It's the Kronk scene.
handle.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you see the reflection of
I
Gorman.
I have
turn
been
around.
flowering this door. Mind
Oh, you have been flowering the door.
Mhm.
Roll me a thievery check then.
I have been flowering this door.
Better than deflowering the door.
Yeah.
Ah, I am not into that.
Right.
The night of bad jokes.
So you have flowered this door, but as you kind of walk by, it just falls. Looks like the door did not really take the flower.
Mm,
Worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm still not looking at it. It's fine.
Etrian, out of the corner of your eye, you see Gorman's reflection turn around and attempt to stab Gorman.
Gorman!
That
That's
hit.
a 24.
But wait,
Okay.
I've got a thing. It might not hit.
How are you going to take a reaction?
Yeah. As soon as I remember which feature it is.
Yes, it's nimble dodge.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
I'll take
okay.
it.
So yes,
So +2 AC.
Is the
So
door
it is a
reflective?
miss.
Sorry.
yeah. You miss, but at the same time, you do manage to swing this door open.
I was gonna say, are the doors like purely reflective, or do they seem to be made of ice?
They're metal.
Okay.
They are made of metal.
Okay.
You
Never mind.
swing the doors open, and on each side there, right next to the door, is a torch.
Is there anything further?
Yes, you see in the very far distance a kind of like weird orb that is emitting a blue light.
I feel like we have to go and inspect that.
This is not my area of expertise. Nerds, take over.
Yeah, it stands to reason.
All right.
Are there any more torches down there?
Yeah, there's a torch actually right on the other side of this door, on either side.
So 2 torches
Oh,
and then the
dope.
blue sphere.
Yep, but the blue sphere is pretty far away.
Are the walls and/or floor in here reflective?
They are frosted over.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess here we go, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk basically shoulder to shoulder with him, as the 2 nerds.
As we get closer. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was about to say, as you walk closer, Gorman, you can attempt to reflower these doors with another thievery check.
I sure would like to.
I can also cast invisibility on us. That is a thing that is possible.
On the both of
As
us?
long as we
Gorman-
don't disturb the doors, the flower should stick, in theory.
Gorman, yeah, does manage to flower the doors pretty well.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, yeah, if you can hit both of us, fuck yeah.
I can, but I'd rather save it for now.
You see, this is the nice even coverage that you want on your counter when you are rolling dough. This is what you're looking for.
I'd say
Thanks,
save it.
Carmen.
It is much harder to do on vertical surface. I am very good.
So as we get closer, does the orb look like it's reflective as well?
No, it appears to be just like that same kind of translucent blue crystal material, but this is glowing.
Okay. Do I detect magic coming from the orb? I'm guessing yes.
Yeah, it's got a magical light coming out of it.
And what kind of magic would that be?
Whatever magic that is light, the light spell.
Conjuration.
Conjuration.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Or is it evocation? It's one of the two.
Light, I think, is conjuration. Let me just.
I will be right back.
No, it is evocation. Okay.
That makes sense because it was energy, but if it was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, a conjured firefly or something.
Ooh. I'm getting a whole lot of blue.
Part of me wants to go put the torches in first, but another part of me wants to figure out what this is first. And I can't decide which one we should do.
Well,
I'm
if that
I'm
room
worried.
gets too warm from the torches, then the frost will melt, and then we'll have to deal with this thing.
100%
Yeah.
If we
that.
continue investigating, we might find out what it is first, and then have to deal with it, and that seems better.
Yeah.
That was my concern.
I just don't want my Endure Elements spell to run out, but I guess we can just like wrap our hands or something.
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So like a while, but if we spend too long in here, then it'll wear off.
So not to bore the public, but in other news, I did find coverage for my shift tomorrow, so I can just stay at home and die in peace.
Fair.
Hooray.
Well, don't die,
Run
but
it
if you
back.
do, I guess it's good you can do it in peace.
Yeah, no dying, please.
After tonight, who cares? Campaign's over.
No, I care. I want to have you
I mean,
in
I
for
care a
later
little.
things.
Nope. Dead.
Oh,
All
the
right,
cosmic
I am
horror.
back, everybody.
Hi, back.
Hi,
We're the
so-
party.
Yes, the party. You're not dead yet. That's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess
Um,
I'm just gonna approach the orb.
You're gonna approach the orb.
Carefully.
Yep. Carefully, but I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
We're
Um,
gonna let him.
As you approach the orb, its soft blue light washes over you, and it's nice.
You look
It's
rather
just a nice
fetching.
orb.
Nice.
So it's just a glowy orb. Nothing
Yep.
terribly suspicious. Cool. I appreciate
If
this.
you here, yeah. Move you all
Uh-huh.
over here.
There is a second orb.
Yes, as you approach the first orb, you do see a second orb. I'll bring Yasser over here too.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. In the distance before the light peters off, well, Yasser, you see that this eventually just leads into a cliff, kind of
Yeah.
facing the ocean. And it's like this vast ocean. Like it goes on for what seems to be forever.
Hmm.
Gorman's going to inspect the orb for shenanigans.
Yeah. It's a perfectly spherical orb that
Mhm.
appears to sit on some kind of pedestal.
Mm.
Is
Are
it
there
cold?
traps?
Cold to the touch, warm, neutral.
It's actually neutral. It just appears to be a glowy orb.
Or a glorb, if you will.
You do see a set of doors on your west.
Ah, but there is a little ledge over here.
Are they reflective doors?
Nope, they're just doors made out of that same blue crystal as the orbs and the door in the front of the building.
Mm.
Hmm. At 8?
Onward, I guess.
Hey.
Gorman does not want to touch the doors. Gorman got hurt last time he touched a door. It is not pleasant.
I'll touch a door. What does a door do?
It opens.
Hmm.
You see a hallway and then another open door leading down into a staircase.
Gorman wants to
Well,
check out the
I guess
hallway.
kind of leading up to a staircase. The staircase goes up.
Gorman wants to inspect the hallway.
It's a hallway.
Yes.
On the other side of the hallway, you see more glowy
More-
orbs.
More glorbs.
And at the very end of the hallway, you see a mysterious light that is not coming from the glowy orbs.
What is this mysterious illumination?
Holy crap.
Yeah. As you walk through, it is like an unbearably bright light coming through this opening in the back of the temple. It hurts almost to look at.
All right.
as you kind of peer around the corner.
Hmm.
Something tells me this is related to the torches, but
Nerds, what is it?
You hear
I'm
the
guessing it
roar
has
of the
to-
ocean
torches.
coming from that light.
If I'm to understand this puzzle, we have at least a little bit of leniency with one more torch. Perhaps we can see if we put the torch down, if it gets any less bright in here. Perhaps that solves our little puzzle.
Sure, why not? I'll go nab this torch. Oh, I can't ping.
We'll nab one of the torches and I'll keep an
Yeah,
eye on to
it's-
see if this gets
The
any
upper
brighter or
torch,
darker.
and yeah, just walk it
Right.
back to the light to see if anything happens.
Yeah. You grab that last torch and you put it in this pedestal again? Or-
No. We were just gonna grab one and bring it up here to the light to see if just by chance it happens to do anything with that before we
does-
proceeded with the rest of the puzzle.
Does not do anything.
Okay. Do we want to check upstairs then, real quick?
Yeah.
Yes. Gorman shall run.
We shall be quick.
It's hard because he's got stubby little legs.
And I'll just like, I don't know. Are there any sconces for the torch that I can put it in, or I guess I can just put it back to where it was in the first
Yeah,
place.
you can put it back if you would like.
Yeah, I'll just do that, and then we can head up.
All right. Now I'm going to say, everyone be very quiet. I'm going to sneak through.
Okay.
All
Be sure
right.
to step on the
So
noisy
there is you're on the steps kind of going upwards.
Mm-hmm.
You come across a hallway. You hear kind of softer, but you still hear that roar of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me, if you're gonna be sneaking, Gorman, please roll me a stealth check.
No, you roll me a stealth check.
I can do that actually.
That's your job.
Let me do that for you. You have rolled a stealth check. You are that stealthy.
Excellent.
Ah,
Oh.
so stealthy, not even he knows how stealthy.
Oh.
So as you peek around the corner, you see two figures. If you guys are going to go up there, I also need to roll stealth checks for you.
Okay.
I was gonna wait for
was-
Gorman to report
Yeah,
back.
I'll wait.
Since he's scouting.
Yeah, I'll let him
Describe
do
to
his thing.
me-
Jasper, are you also waiting?
No,
Or are you going
I'm
to
waiting. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So we have Gorman. Gorman peeks around the corner and sees a figure in like a flowing, kind of just strange looking robe. It is tinged with frost at the edges. And this being is wearing some like a head covering. It is pretty much all covered. Like this being does not show a lot of skin.
Okay.
But it is standing next to this hulking figure made of ice. And it appears to be kind of going over a piece of paper in its hands. It appears to be kind of like just pacing a little bit and looking at some sort of a document.
Okay. Are they saying anything that I can overhear?
No, he does not address the creature, and the creature does not have a mouth.
Yuck.
Ah, friends. Around the corner there is some figure completely wrapped up. I can't tell what's happening there. And some big ice beastie would probably keep all of the food in Entraver prison cold for years.
Yeah. If you would like, you can roll a recall knowledge to see if you can identify either of those things.
Yeah, anyone?
Yeah, I guess I can do that. How do I go about doing that?
Let's see.
Is there
Be an associated lore check or
Yeah, there is
Um,
a. Let me check what it
uh,
is for this one. To identify the ice creature, roll me an Arcana or a Crafting.
okay, well, here is... Oh, never mind. I thought that might just roll it, but negative. I'll just roll an Arcana check. There we go.
Let's see. Yeah, so that one you kind of understand that this description. That appears to be some sort of a construct made of ice. You have heard of these before. They are essentially automata made of magic and ice. Um,
Like
you
a
know
golem.
that this kind of automata is actually resistant to most forms of magic, and only certain types affect each type of this automata.
Would I happen to know what type of magic affects this one?
You would have to make a slightly more difficult DC Arcana skill check.
If it helps, I think I actually get one more +1 from Hat of the Magi that isn't included. Because it's not showing it
You would
on
still
there.
have to
Oh, just roll another one.
roll another time, yeah, for
Okay,
more
okay, good.
information.
So yeah, I am getting another +1 that for some reason isn't being calculated, which I didn't realize until literally minutes ago. But that does not seem to be a better roll. So
Yeah. Other than that, you're not really sure.
okay. What about for the mysterious covered, I assume, spellcaster of some kind?
That's the classic occultism check.
Okay. We'll go ahead and do that better than Arcana somehow.
You have heard kind of through your more recent travels when you looked at that book that was in uh, the Pine Burler house.
Uh-huh.
You read something and you recall about raiders from the cold. This kind of plane. Um, you think that this may be the denizen.
Yes, I had
Oh.
a sneaking suspicion.
Okay, yeah, I will share that
Is
with
that
the
a
party.
suspicion that happens while you're sneaking, or is that something else? Wink, wink.
Yes,
So
there are suspicions that happen when I sneak.
I just want to say that I think we should put the torches in right now because a warmer is probably bad for ice things.
All right, I agree.
And
Let's do it.
yeah, if we're gonna go face off with him right now, I'd rather have better odds than not.
Agreed.
Assuming
But
this doesn't do like the opposite of what we think it does. But
we're gonna have to look like straight up at the ceiling, though.
yeah, that's true. Alternatively,
I would
y'all could
actually
stay
like
here.
to pick my mirror up and go back and
Carefully
get that.
not look at it.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not gonna look at it.
But yeah, you guys could stay here. I could go do it and then invisibly walk back up here.
Would this be a spot where we should take a bio break?
Yeah, that seems like a
Yeah,
good
if
spot.
you would like, this actually seems like a pretty good spot. So
Mhm.
just I'm gonna assume you're just taking the precautions to not get got by the mirrors.
Yeah.
But like we're gonna come back and you're gonna be putting the torches in this area again.
Yes, I'm gonna
Okay.
go replace the last 2 torches into their, I assume, pedestals.
Yep. Okay. Let's call it 10. We'll come back.
All right, we'll be
And
right
then
back,
we'll
guys.
find out what happens and whether or not I die.
Ta-da! All
well,
right.
you know, biology notwithstanding.
Exactly. I mean, we might find balls to kick, whether they're located in a logical or convenient place, as something entirely different. All right. Hi, everybody. We're back.
All right. So I believe we were placing the torches.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. As you place the final torch, the third one just kind of heats up the room a little bit more. But as you place that fourth and final torch, a hand pops up, like it like pierces through the floor. And then another hand, and then it appears to like this figure appears to drag itself. Out of the floor, and it like collapses. This is a figure that's kind of like clothed in like thick robes, so you can't get a super great look.
You said it collapses?
Yeah.
I'm confused and worried.
The frost is all melted all throughout the floor that you can see at this point.
Okay. So like I feel like I should check on that guy, but also the floor is defrosted now.
I'm afraid the robe figure's gonna like lift its head and then just get its throat slit by its evil doppelganger immediately.
Yeah, like it feels weird to just leave the dude there, but I think I'm just gonna leave the dude there.
No, Gorman came with you, and Gorman's going to say, "Are you okay?"
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine. They don't appear to be. Oh, to him. Okay, got it. I'm stupid.
Yeah, this figure is going to lift their head, and under their hood, they look a great deal like Pietro.
I was wondering. I'm not there though.
Here, I might as well move my token. Oh my god.
I can move all the four of you.
Meanwhile, back in the hallway. So,
The
you look like
attempted
you lift
movement
me
collides
overhead,
with
huh?
the wall. Okay.
I can move you just like that because I'm the GM.
Oh no, this room's very bright. Oh, I hate it. Okay, so I know Gorman and Fevos were here. I don't know that Yazra and Etrian followed, but
Sure,
if
why
you guys
not?
did, if you guys didn't, I can.
I don't see. I don't really see a reason why we wouldn't. Splitting up the party's a dumb idea.
Yeah. But yes, this person looks a lot like Pietro. They're going to look up at you and say, "Who are you?"
no, the question here is, who are you?
I am Antonin.
You said
Your name, not
Antonin?
Pietro?
Pietro. Do you know Pietro?
yes.
Fucking twin.
Yes.
He wouldn't be a brother, would he?
He's gonna just start like bawling.
Not again.
Oh god, not more of this.
Oh, Simon.
No. He's going to very quickly compose himself once he realizes that he's just like crying on the floor
In front of these
same.
four strangers.
Fucking mood.
Yes, Pietro is my brother.
Brother.
Yeah,
Gorman's gonna hand him oh shit, what's our pastry today? Gorman's gonna hand him a scone.
This guy's gonna tear into the dang scone. I cannot remember the last time I ate. This dude is like not
Me either,
looking
friend.
good.
Me either.
He's kind of emaciated. He appears to be like slightly frostbitten at the tips.
There's some salted fish in that other room. More food for this poor guy.
Awfully stupid place to take a nap, huh?
Hey,
But
You
Excuse
mind,
me.
did you
Why were you in the floor?
Yes, that was my question.
I tried to take. I tried to to end his life. The denizen.
Ah, yes. And you failed, I presume.
I think he's upstairs.
Yes. He trapped me inside of this temple. He warped my spirit. I do not know how many I slew.
Oh, were you
so,
the thing that
uh,
was inhabiting
of-
the mirrors then?
Yes, I am not proud of what I was forced to do.
Your brother.
So,
came
out of
looking-
curiosity, what would you say made you fail to kill the denizen? So that someone else might do it better, perhaps.
I was too weak.
Hmm.
Your brother, he came looking
Oh,
for
I don't
you.
really have that problem.
The denizen, he is strong. He does not breathe. He is immune to cold. His organs are in the wrong place.
In the wrong place?
Not like a human, or an elf, or a dwarf.
Yeah, what-
My dagger slew many a man. But I could not hit kidney, nor liver, nor stomach.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I don't like that.
He seemed to heal as I struck at him.
Also not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been here? I guess you wouldn't know.
I do not know.
Probably as long as his brother,
Your
if
brother's
not
here.
longer.
My
You're
brother
from.
is here.
He
Aye, he is.
lives in a cabin just down the road a ways.
He followed me. I told him
Yeah,
not
that
to.
Well, clearly he didn't listen.
Yeah, he,
But I mean, hey, at least you get to see him again, ideally.
this guy's not like robed in something warm, is he? Or is he actually like decently well
I mean,
clothed?
he's wearing like some thick kind of robes. They don't look comfy, but they look warm.
All right, I'll help him limp into the storage room and crack open a barrel of fish for him.
Can we pry open those
Thank
crates
you.
while we're in here?
Yeah, let's just fucking
My curiosity is
crowbar them
killing me.
open and see what everything is in here while we have a minute.
Yeah. Inside the crates, you find. Let's see, just biscuits. Some nice,
That's good.
nice biscuits.
Some hardtack.
Just like various like ship sundries.
Oh no, not ship sundries. I am very sick of ship sundries. That's all I had to eat on the way here.
It's
You're
the
a
kinds
very
of things you would
specific
find on a
person.
ship.
Antonin, was it?
Yes, Antonin.
What do you suppose is the best way? I don't know how to word this. Is there a way to kill the denizen?
He
You're
was
aware of?
killed once before. Well, he was defeated. Are you familiar with the Sunbringers?
Not really.
Sun drinkers?
Sunbringers, of
Sunbringers.
they're famous. This is like a 1400-year-old myth at this point. Like
Mhm.
Can
it's
I
like
do
a
a
history
lore-
book thing.
A lore academia check?
Yeah, you could definitely do a lore academia check.
26.
Yeah, you are familiar with this.
Yes.
It's been adapted a couple different times into like a play, into a children's book. in way back like 1400 years ago, what used to be the country south of Tamashay, what used to be the country south of Tamashay, had winter for like a year. So a bunch of these like legendary warriors came together and sought out the source of this curse. They, and as they defeated it, they would not speak of what they found. They would not speak of what they called an unnameable evil.
Okay. I am actually familiar with the Sunbringers. It's been quite a while since their time, though.
Oh, how long? 20, 30 years?
Quite a bit more than that.
Been here
More
a lot
like
longer than you think.
around 1400.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, you've been here a while, it seems.
And your brother's been here for just about as long.
I
Interesting
see.
thing about the plane, though, pretty sure you don't age, so.
And he looks to be about the same age as Pietro. You can't tell if he's the exact same age. He may be a couple years younger.
But the point is, he's not a rotted skeleton, so.
No, he's definitely not a skeleton.
1,000 years would definitely make you a skeleton, if not just dust.
When you feel strong enough, I do suggest you get out of here. Follow the road south. You'll cross a bridge. There'll be a cabin. That'll be where your brother's supposed to be.
Are you sure it's wise to send him alone?
Fair enough.
What with the wolves and trickery of spirits?
Hang out in this storage room. When we come back, if we come back, we'll take you to your brother, or what's left.
If it sounds like everything goes wrong, then definitely leave on your own.
Take your chances. There's a portal out. Just keep going south. Follow the road till you hit the water.
There'll be a bridge, then your brother's cabin, and then, yes, south.
There'll be a woman in there. She's fun.
I must thank you.
Not
I
until
thought
after
that
we're
was-
done, lad.
I thought I was to be here forever.
Oh.
I do not have really anything, but take this. And he's going to produce from like the folds of his robe a rolled up piece of like vellum or parchment. It appears to be a scroll of some kind.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm gonna snatch up that scroll and take me a look-see.
It makes fire. It's a scroll of fireball, level 3.
Oh, radical. So I get another fireball.
I
Unless, can
was not skilled enough
non-casters?
in its use.
Okay, so yeah, non-casters cannot do the spell thing.
It's alright. I'm a caster, if you'd rather me use it.
Well, I mean, do you know how to use fireball?
I don't have the fireball spell.
Hands you the scroll.
Snatches the scroll. Alright. So we're gonna go in and fuck this guy up. I'm getting a bit antsy.
I believe that's the plan, yes.
We.
So casting a spell from a scroll, it's just holding it in one hand and activating with the cast spell activity.
Sweet.
It just needs to be on that spell list. So Fireball, I think, is arcane and a primal.
Yep,
So-
I have access to arcane magic, so.
So you just can't cast outside of your spell list, which, yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Well, then in that case, I guess we get to move forward and fight us the big bad.
Yeah. Big bad
We
fight.
sure do.
Let's do it.
All right.
Actually,
how would you like to approach this? You kind of have. They haven't found you out so far. The denizen and this icy creature.
I'm actually
So-
going to take off my necklace of knives and put it on his neck. Basically, put it over his head. If you run into something that'll produce a knife, just give it a tug.
I thank you.
Alright.
Okay, so this over here up top was like a balcony looking down at the things in the other room, or was it
Yes.
okay? In that case, Gorman's gonna get out his crossbow.
I'm gonna get out
Okay,
my
so this is the
Onyx
balcony.
dog figurine as
Actually, my crossbow's not that good. Still gonna, yeah, we're still gonna do it.
I'm gonna get out my Onyx dog figurine and summon the dog.
Well, if we're doing pre-battle prep, I guess I might as well summon an elemental.
Get out my falchion.
All right. So just kind of
Falchion.
position yourselves where you would like.
Can you spawn me a token to use for a fire method, sir?
Yes.
Because I can only summon methods with the base summon elemental spell.
Fucking walls.
Yeah, I'm just running Gorman through the corridors.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Summon the Onyx dog and do my best to oh my fucking god.
I did it. I believe in you.
Just have my dog follow around. It will the benefit I will explain to my allies of the dog is that it can be used to detect hidden creatures. Essentially.
The dog.
Yeah, it's a guard dog, so it can pick up on hidden creatures. So it will help us if something is around that we cannot see.
Cool.
All right, were we up on?
Alright.
Wait, did we go up on the balcony?
I did.
Okay.
Everyone else is up here, it looks like, too, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I got confused.
So it's likely that the elemental is immune to any type of magic that's not fire magic,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know for sure. It's just very likely.
Okay, and we will be sneaky and stealthy on our way up.
Oh, don't Yazra? Well, shouldn't Yazra be on the down below?
I mean, how high is the balcony? Do we know?
That's a fair
It's
point.
like a solid story up, meaning
Okay.
like you
Oh.
would take damage if you jump down.
Okay, Yazra and I will go
Okay.
down.
I was not sure if it was all. Yeah, let's not be in the upstairs.
We'll split up. I'll follow Yazra.
They waited until we got here on purpose.
Hey.
Okay.
All right, and we will move stealthily.
Oh my god, do I not have? I don't have a crossbow. I guess I'm also going downstairs. Bye.
Well, I guess I'll hang out up here.
Make
Have
it
fun,
rain.
guys.
Peace.
Yeah.
Man,
I
I could have sworn I
I'll do
had
that.
one.
Just try and position knowing that I will be hurling some fireballs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's hope, right?
Okay. You have a fire method now. I believe.
Wonderful.
Do you see it?
I do, yes. My little man here.
And I'm gonna give it some vision.
Weirdly enough, the stream view can't see them all of a sudden. I don't know. Today's what today's.
Okay. All right. I will allow anyone who would like to make a stealth roll as their
Gorman.
initiative. If they do so, they will be undetected at the beginning of the combat.
I would like to.
I do get additional bonuses for using that for initiative. I get a plus
Wait,
2
hold on.
from improved initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. I got to toggle combat state.
They
going to
list
stealth
method
initiative.
names on the method page, and they're actually hilarious.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're really long. Like the first one is Anathoraxia, Lurker in Dark Places, the tragic hero, one against all.
I love him, and that's your method's name.
I really like my last one. The last one actually will be my method.
Okay.
Zarnazath the Magnificent, first of his name, Boiler of Kettles, the Teapot Terror.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay,
Amazing.
we can now roll.
It's so good.
We can now roll some stuff.
I think
Okay, so
Yezra
it's
and I have rolled our initiative.
Alright, yes.
20, 17, 25. Oh,
My initiative is 21.
Okay.
I apologize for
okay,
the
so that
late.
one worked.
Mine is technically
Okay.
27.
Aha.
I'm gonna change this though. Is there a way to update combatant initiative value? What's your initiative there, Kyler?
17.
17. Let's see. Gorman, what did you get?
27.
27. Yes, we got a 20. Fire method. What did fire method get?
Oh, I didn't realize I had to roll his initiative
I will
separately.
roll it for him. 11.
Cool.
Mm.
I already missed
Damn it.
summons acting on my turn.
Technically, most
Okay.
summons in 5e get their own initiative, but I fucking eschew that because that's exhausting for me to keep track of.
Yeah, I've always preferred them just acting on your turn.
Either before or after.
Well, at least this has a convenient turn tracker.
Is there a pop-out for that I can see somewhere?
God, that would be amazing, but no, it doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. Let's see.
So this right here is railing right at the end of this hallway. Okay.
I'm gonna say it goes on yours.
On my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm also just gonna give it a 21.
Maybe a 20.5.
Okay. The denizen actually is going first, and
But he doesn't know that it's happening.
Yeah, that's why his combat does not go.
Okay.
It is now the Gorman.
The Gorman.
I'm sorry, no accordion music. That module is not
Updated.
updated. Yeah. The massive update came out 2 days ago, so not all my modules are updated.
Reminds
If
me
you
of
would like,
playing
I can
WoW.
Make the
I've moved 2, and then I'm going to hide at the
Okay.
end of my turn. I don't really have a different thing to do. I guess if I'm already stealth, then I'm hidden. So I'll take cover.
Yep. Okay. Ice construct does nothing. Thevos, you do have to, I believe, a summoned creature has to be sustained.
Oh shoot, does it really?
Yes.
So you can use an action to make it do things, but
It's one action basically to give it 2 actions.
Oh, okay, so I can still use another spell.
Yeah, it's one
Okay.
action to sustain the spell, but then the minion gets 2 actions on its turn.
Oh wait, and moving is an action too, isn't it?
Yes. But your cantrips are, I think, for the most part, just 1 action spells.
No, a lot of them are 2 actions.
No, there are
a lot
two.
of the combat ones are 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which means my first turn is essentially useless while I move into sight range.
Positioning.
That's unfortunate. I was really hoping to take advantage of the surprise round, but
Well, you can stay hidden and then just.
well, no. If I stay hidden, then I just waste the action next turn instead. Like I have to move out here so that I can actually see him and do anything, and that will take one of my 3 actions, and then I'll have another sustaining, and then I'll only have 1.
Gotcha.
Which means
Can cast
one of
shield.
these turns I can't attack. Yeah, I can cast shield, but just an unfortunate turn of events is all. Kind of
Well,
screws
if they're
with what
not
I was
aware,
about to do.
then you could just hide this turn after you found your good position, because you're up high.
Yeah.
They might not be looking at you.
You can definitely attempt to hide.
I will go ahead and let you roll a stealth for me.
Oh no, this is all. You could just roll stealth. It's okay. Well, I can
Okay.
also just roll it.
Well, it's not great.
Yeah, that's he spots you. Unfortunately, it is your also your fire method's turn.
Yep.
He has 2 actions.
10, 15, 20, and then I'll say he. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
okay,
I can
so
actually
he's
see
You
what
have
5,
25.
10. Oh my god. Okay, so he won't let me. It won't let me move it over. I'm trying to
Sorry.
let it fly over
Yeah.
the little barrier there, but it won't. If you don't mind moving it to the
Here
right
you
one.
go.
Thank you. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, and then a 15-foot cone should reach both of them. Yeah.
Yes, but if you're trying to use his breath weapon, he only has 2 actions, not 3.
Can
And
Fevos
the breath
use
weapon is
another? Can Fevos use another action to give it 2 more actions?
No, unfortunately not. The jaws do 1d6 piercing and 1d4 fire though.
Yeah, but I
try
didn't
and
want to.
attack the.
I didn't want to put it right next to the giant ice construct that's just gonna fucking blap him. But yeah, I guess I'll move him down 5 more feet and just do the melee attack and have my entire turn not work out the way I wanted. That sucks. So let's see. It's a +9. No,
You should be able to double click on him maybe, or just click on him and he should have some strikes.
He do
He
have
should have a
that.
hot bar.
Here we go. I think. Wait, why didn't
Cameron,
that
will you copy paste his name into the chat so that we can remember him forever?
work? Yes, I will do that.
The most perfect of names.
The bravest little fire method.
Does he scream his name out as he attacks?
Like a Pokemon.
Sure, why not? It's not letting me like
Zarnazat,
click on
the
this.
magnificent
Actually,
cast of his
roll.
name, boiler of kettles, the teapot's terror.
That and call it good.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit.
And he's attacking
Yeah.
Ice Elemental. For
Yep.
this.
So this guy will take
Confused.
yeah. Instead of that, he takes really like no damage from the piercing, but the fire does some stuff.
Oh boy. Yeah, it does. Oh, Zarnazaf.
He takes Yeah. So Zarnazath, he kind of like flaps over, right? And he says, "I am Zarnazath the Magnificent, first of his name, boiler of kettles, the teapot terror," and goes like chomp, and deals a mighty blow to this construct.
And I was like, bleh, and then I stabbed it.
Nice. And then I guess I'll use shield.
Okay. Yasra.
Yes.
If I can find it.
I'm assuming stuff is down there because I can't see anything. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, you don't have line of sight on them, but you know they're kind of down there.
Yeah, I'll just move 25. Oh wait, you can do a
Diagonals.
shit. Oh, is there? I forget. There's an equivalent of moving twice, right?
Yeah, you just use another
two
action.
actions.
You just move 2 actions. Yeah. So you can move up to 50 feet.
Okay.
So you see Zarna's axe.
Okay, yeah. They're just kind of far away.
Do
This
you
is
move
my
a third,
fireball and
or do you
anyone
not
wondering?
move anymore? You do have a third action.
I'll just move for all three. Ooh!
So yeah,
Nope.
you round the corner and you face the denizen.
Yeah.
Something
know he was
about
there,
this
but-
figure is like strangely alien.
Okay. Well, I hate it. All right. So there's that.
And it is Etrian's turn.
All right. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 at that diagonal. Do I see the denizen then?
Yes, you do. You don't see Yasra then.
All right. I'm going to, if I can. I don't know how to find the shapes thing.
Oh,
It's the
it
second
should be.
little ruler thing, like the L of rulers.
The L of
and then
rulers. All right.
Yeah. And there should be a circle template.
I am currently using it right now, trying to
boy,
find somewhere
that's a
I can throw
problem.
this
I don't know how
fireball.
to not do that.
Click on it and press delete. Also, I'm regretting not walking literally one more square, and I kind of hate myself for it.
Okay. All right. Fireball is how big of a
20.
20?
It's 20.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's kind of in a pain in the ass position to not hit friends.
Sorry. All right. I am just gonna push this thing like. Can I set
As far back to the wall as you can.
as far back to the wall as I can? Yeah, just like basically just detonating it against the far wall.
Move it one
Okay.
over left so you hit the ice creature too, because that's not gonna. That'll only hit the denizen.
Okay. Then yeah, I will adjust it.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll definitely work.
As
Okay.
I just
Um,
pull the scroll
I
out,
hope
and let it
Zarna's axe
unfurl in
is
front of
immune to
me, and
fire.
then begin.
He is, in fact. I checked.
Sword in one hand, scroll in the other, as I open it, unfurl it in front of me, and as I let go of it as I finish the incantation.
Yeah. So let's do a little fireball.
So I have a question.
Yes.
I'm guessing the answer to this is going to be no, but Zarna's axe, if that was his name, I don't actually remember. He gets fast healing while touching fire. Does getting hit with a fireball give him fast healing for that turn?
I'll say, you know what? I'll say yes. He's not taking any damage. But
Yeah, he hasn't taken any damage, but I was just curious about that, and that's kind of funny. So, yes, give me your
so-
warmth.
Level 3. Okay.
That's just base fireball, which is 66.
Woof.
Use your spell attack roll and spell DC. Okay, so whatever your spell DC is, these guys are going to have to make a reflex saving throw.
DC 21.
Ooh, crunchy.
Okay, the denizen takes no damage.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
But the ice construct takes full damage. So that is 6d6. Well, and actually, instead of 6d6, takes 4d6. Because that's how this works.
interesting.
So it's got a particular kind of magic going about it. So whenever it would take fire damage, it instead takes 4d6 fire damage. Unless it's persistent, in which case it takes 1d10.
Okay. And was using the scroll just one action?
That was 2 actions.
2 actions.
It's
okay.
basically casting a fireball.
Gotcha. Then that's my turn.
Okay. The denizen's turn. The denizen is going to first take a swing at this fire method. Because it sees that it's dealing damage to...
Oof.
Zarn is
Yeah,
up.
I'm
No.
like 100% sure that's gonna hit him, and I don't even have him up right now.
Yeah, he's got an AC of 17.
Yeah,
It's not a crit.
I don't think it matters though.
Me either.
Zarna's axe has been slain.
Yeah.
Got one good go in.
Oh, no. Where's my denizen?
No.
My denizen has been removed.
We won!
Oh,
We did it!
what a shame. We win.
I don't know if it
No.
matters, but he is immune to bleed damage. I know
Yes,
there's some bleed
he-
in there, and I guess he has 16 health. So if that was a 6 from the bleed, maybe he's a
was-
0.
2d6 plus 6 slashing, so 17 exactly.
Ah, so
slashing.
1 over his HP. Damn.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
What did he have? 20. He had 28. I think he went first. Okay. So that was his first action. His second action, he's going to strike at Yazra.
Never.
Okay. This is a -4.
Oh,
That's a 26. Will that hit?
that will hit.
Okay. So he's going to deal not 24 right now. He's going to deal 18, and then you're gonna have 1d6 persistent damage.
Okay. I don't like it.
On your turn, so it happens at the end of your turn. You make a DC 15 flat check, or DC 16 because it's a 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so it's a DC 16 flat check. So basically, you have a 25% chance to not take it next time.
Okay. I hate it.
And then he is going to cast. He's going to cast. He tries to bite you.
Nope.
And that's a
Yeah.
13. So that will not hit.
He cast
Correct.
Jaws.
He cast a Jaws attack.
Cast
It is Gorman's turn.
a Vorcast, if you will.
Okay.
No.
Boo.
No.
The forecast for today is hail.
Hail nah.
Hell no.
Boo! Boo!
It fuels me.
Okay. Norman's gonna pop out this way. He's gonna go that way. 4, 5.
Fireballs.
No, it's okay. I actually have a really silly idea, and it's that my method will actually output more DPS than a fireball against this ice guy. So I might just summon another method.
Not a terrible theory. I'm actually going to use a second movement to get around behind the denizen, so that we have flanking.
So he is. Yes, let me make him flanked.
Yes, flank him.
And get flonked, bitch.
He's flat-footed. He's got them flat feet.
He can't go into the army or enlist.
Darn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And then
No and then.
dab.
Oh!
Oh!
It's gonna be a crit.
Delicious.
I like to see green numbers.
Hits that
Okay,
serotonin
so-
button like a motherfucker.
How does I mean, okay, the crit button obviously does the crit. And then also I need to do how much sneak attack damage?
I think you just roll it and then double it.
So take all.
Did you died?
What?
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out. Can I see this? No. Okay, extra damage. You all comments. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so sneak attack, you do double the damage dice on that.
So you just roll
He
it
does
and
have
double
some
it.
resistances, but
I also don't remember what my sneak attack damage is at this level.
let's
Should
see.
be 3d6, I think.
2d4. Yeah, well, 1d6 is your.
It's 2d6 because of the level we are, I think.
Okay.
I would think it'd be more than that, but
Damn.
I'm
Wait,
double
no.
checking.
That's 2 to the 2d6?
Doubled the d6, or yeah, right?
No, I think you did 2 to the 2d6. You
It's
did 2 to the 4
times-
just there. 4 2 times because you had 4.
I mean, it
That
could have
should
just been a
just be
max
2
roll.
times
Eight.
2d6. Right?
Right. You rolled 4 damage and it says 24 and I don't know why.
Yeah, me either.
Because 2 to the 4 is 24, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, here, I will just
Is it?
reroll.
No, I'm dumb. I mean, you.
There. No, that still does not. Well,
No, that
Yeah,
that
roll
looks
10.
right.
okay. Apparently, you have to put the
Asterisk.
multiplication sign
The
in, which is
star.
not how that works in writing it out, but whatever.
Right. Okay. So 2 times 2d4, and then you have your deadly plus d6. So that's
The deadly's already accounted for in the crit.
right. Okay, so it's 22 plus 20, and then he takes a little less damage because the Antonin was right. His organs are not where they're supposed to be.
But it's magic.
Yeah. He still has resistances to
Whether
critical
they're
hits
organs or
and
not doesn't mean
precision
you're not
damage.
fucking them up. It just means you're not necessarily doing as much damage as you expect to do.
And then as part of my skirmish strike feature, I can take a step back.
Dope.
Yeah. If he's coming at me reckless, he's got to waste one action to do it.
No, that's not right. That's not the right number of HP.
Boom, boot, boom, boot, boom, boom, boot, boom.
That's not right.
What's happening?
Okay. Not used to not having all of my modules is what's happening.
Gotcha.
Yes, so you do some damage to this person.
Yeah, we love that.
And now it is this guy's turn. He's mad. He move?
Why he mad?
I didn't do anything.
He
fist.
happy.
Oh, he missed. Real bad.
He fists
Oh.
poorly.
He fist again.
That's still a miss.
Fisty
He
misty.
is done.
Wait. What? Oops. Sorry.
Stevos' turn.
Okay. So am I correct in assuming that I can act with my summoned creature on the turn that it's summoned, since it costs
Correct.
3 actions? Okay.
You still do get the 2 actions.
Okay. So I'm gonna resummon Zarnazath.
Oh, he's back!
He's back.
Is it him or is it a different one?
Oh no, it's him.
Okay, good.
It's him. He's my only fire
You
method.
called him by name.
Oh yeah, every time.
Zarnazath!
It's kind of like World of
Hey,
Warcraft,
no,
where you summon your
it's-
particular minion, and then every time you summon a minion, it's that minion.
Mhm.
Has anyone else read the Bartimaeus trilogy?
Yes.
Good.
I like it.
Also, Cameron, I have a book for you.
Okay, I can't promise you that I'll read it.
I
Nothing
like
personal.
to imagine that when you summon Zarnazath, he goes, I have returned!
Of course he does.
Just like that.
Take me to your castles, so that I may boil them.
Does he fly over here and do a bite?
No, he appears in the air actually over here because it has a 30-foot range.
Oh,
So he's gonna
fancy.
appear right here and breathe on both of them. Because
Boom.
this way, it gets the fire damage and the persistent fire damage, which should be 4d6 plus 1d10.
Hell yeah.
So the persistent fire damage will happen on
Its turn.
Yeah, on its turn. But yes,
But still,
if
that's
it
1d10
does-
damage
if
it will
it
take.
does indeed hit, let me bring Zarnazax back here. Where are you putting him?
Right here. My mouse is.
Right here.
Yep.
Okay. He will 100% hit Gorman if you breathe fire.
Oh, okay,
there.
then, oops, I'm
You
so
could
mad.
summon him. You could summon him here, and then he would hit the. Well, he would hit Yasra like that. You could summon him
Well,
here if that's
Wouldn't
in
it
your
though?
range.
'Cause
If he's in the air, though, would it reach down to Gorman still?
Oh, if he's in the air, then I would rule that as fine.
If he's 5 feet up, and then, okay.
Yeah.
So then I will go ahead and do that then.
I'm also not super worried about you hitting me with.
It's also, yeah, 1d4, it's like no damage. So the only reason it's going to be dealing damage is because of the special passive this thing has.
Oh yeah.
DC 17 basic reflex save.
Come on, you're made of ice. Suck it up, buddy.
I thought it was a
Okay,
21
I will-
reflex save.
It's 17 for the method.
That was for the fireball.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
And my fireball would be 22 also.
Gotcha, gotcha.
This fireball's slightly better than mine.
Just a touch.
But I can swing a sword.
Oh,
Ooh.
crit.
Damn it.
He takes no damage.
What a fucking rip. What about the denizen then, I guess?
The denizen will also make a reflex save. I think it is borderline impossible.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to save.
And so then
So you
I rolled a 1. Does that mean he can
It's-
use the breath attack next turn? Or do I have to wait 1 turn and then I can use it again?
so yeah, it recharges in 1 turn, so
Okay.
so you can use it in 1 round, which is next round.
Okay. And
I
then
would
he'll just
say.
flap there angrily at everything,
Is
dodging
his-
his
So
breath.
this
His breath is 2 actions.
he's
Yeah,
gonna
it's-
take
okay.
2d4. Denizen's gonna take 4 damage. Okay.
Sweet.
And then on his turn, he's gonna take 1d4. Oh wait, he only takes 2.
Yeah, because he succeeded. So
Okay. Is it his turn again?
It is Yasra's turn.
Okay.
Ah. Well, I'm gonna get mad.
Okay. Let me apply the
No,
rage.
get even.
Get mad and get even. Why yeah.
¿Por qué no las dos?
Por kilos dos.
My life, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. So you have raged.
And I'm going to attempt to hit the denizen.
Yeah.
That will hit the denizen.
Womp.
All right. Boom.
18 damage. 18 damage. Let me just hover over the denizen and hit this button. Makes it much easier.
And I will get mad and attempt again.
No, that will not hit.
Okay. Yazra
that
is
both.
more pissed off, but does not hit.
It is Etrian's turn.
Alright. I'm going to slide on in, if I can. Hey, why
To
can't
the
I
DM.
select myself?
You might still be measuring a spell
Oh,
effect.
you're right.
Oh yeah, you gotta be
There
you
we
gotta
go.
be clicking on the.
I did that earlier,
10,
so
15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'm gonna spend another action to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 25 to get that flanking, and then I'm going to make an attack.
Ooh.
Attack with my longsword. And as
That will
per
miss.
form, not roll higher than a fucking
Oh.
3. Alright, that's my turn.
Alrighty, it's the denizen's turn.
Ripperoni.
He's going to move.
Digital
5,
dice
10.
rollers do not like me.
that do the provoke, yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna cast Fireball.
Do him get a provoke it though?
Do any of you have attack of opportunity?
Isn't that just a fighter thing?
It's a
Oh,
fighter
it's a feat.
thing. You can take a feat for it at level 6 if you're a barbarian or a paladin. Champion.
I did not.
I
That's
do not have.
interesting.
Okay.
I have many feats. That's not one of them.
I have 2 feet. Attached to my ankles.
Okay.
Interesting
And
design
then
choice.
he's going to target Etrian. And he is going
Why wouldn't he?
to roll a little phantom pain.
I get those all the time, but that's for my vasectomy.
That's so
Gonna
much
rock you.
text.
So it's basically just roll a save.
What kind of save?
It is
Will.
a will save.
Alright,
You're good at those, bud.
I think. Well, we'll see.
Okay, so you fail.
Mm-hmm.
Full initial and persistent damage, and the target is sickened 1. If the target recovers from being sickened, persistent damage ends and the spell ends. Oh, also, Yazra, you need to take
It's a save, right?
two
Oh.
2 persistent bleed damage, and then roll me a flat 1d20.
Oh. Oh my god. No!
That'll definitely do it if that was the correct thing.
No.
So you are still bleed.
Okay.
Let's see. So Etrian. Okay, so Etrian will take 14 mental damage, and then you are also taking persistent damage on your turn.
Cool.
That could have been so much worse.
Yes, it could have.
Okay, and then every turn on the end of your turn, you will take it'll say in my spell. It'll say in my thingy. Da, 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 da. $4d4. 4d4 persistent. Mental
Ouch.
damage, but only if you are sickened at the end of that. Oh, I should probably give you sickened.
Okay. Let's do it.
You're sick to your stomach.
Sweet.
Okay. It is a Gorman.
All right. As part of his skirmish strike ability, Gorman can take a 5-foot step before or after attacking. Then he's going to stab the denizen with his fork.
That will hit, and Denizen actually is going to take 1d4 persistent fire damage from that method.
Ah.
Go get him, Zarnazath.
Zarnazath's going to come
and
in clutch.
then-
I can just feel it.
Dang.
Will no longer be taking that.
Okay, so I only managed to do 7 damage with my fork that time.
That time.
Okay.
But we're gonna attack again and miss.
Okay.
And we're gonna attack a third time and maybe hit
That will hit.
and do 9 damage.
Okay.
If only I had flunking.
Denizen takes damage. And it is the ice construct's turn. This ice construct is gonna go over here. Etrian, did you take that? Yeah, you did take that damage. Okay.
Yeah, because I acted, then a thing happened, and then we're going to do this. So I haven't actually taken another turn yet to take that persistent damage.
He's going to move back 1 step. And then back another step. No, let me. That looks right. Yeah. And then he's gonna breathe out some breath.
Mm-mm.
No. It'd be better if he didn't.
Damn.
Yeah, roll me a basic reflex save, everyone.
I'm assuming this hits my method as well.
No, actually.
Oh, good. Because I don't know that he would make this save or take this damage. Actually, he's got a decent reflex. Almost as good as both of
Okay,
you.
so Etrian will take the cold damage.
So we'll Gorman.
Yasra will take half of the cold damage. And Gorman will take the cold damage. And then I gotta roll D4.
Etrian, do you have any more of those healing
You can
juice
use those next
boxes?
turn.
I took the one, but
I don't think we ever discussed who had the second one.
Jacob, can we say that Gorman
I will
has the
say
second one?
any of you have the capability of having that. That is a quantum juice box.
I would love to have. I would love the quantum juice box, please.
is going to be the
You
best.
can have the quantum juice box.
Excellent, because I'm at
Okay.
less than half health now.
Join
How
the
are you
club.
doing over there, Etrian?
Yeah.
How much
about
health
to
do I
say, how's
actually
Etrian
have?
doing?
Hold on, let me find out.
I'm gonna say
yeah,
23.
It ain't great, I'll tell you that much. That's alright.
Okay.
I have
27.
plans.
Okay, never mind. He needs.
Well,
it more.
No,
'Cause I
you-
might be able
Please take
to-
your juice box. I have methods of healing.
It's a cool method of healing too. Let me tell you.
Oh, you're
Does it
in
require-
a not great spot
Does
right
it
now.
require
Yeah.
hitting things?
I'm all right. I'll be fine. It does involve
Are you
hitting
sure?
things, so it may
It
not
is a
ever
feather
happen,
string.
but I'm excited.
Okay, well, regardless of what else I do, I'm gonna spend 1 action to sustain Zarnazath
Yeah.
and make him breathe at this guy again.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a reflex save. So he's gonna take half damage,
At least he takes half, which means
which
he'll
means
just
he
take
takes.
half of 4d4, right?
No. Whenever he takes fire damage, he
Oh,
just
just
takes,
whenever he takes it, he just takes the.
Yeah.
I love
What
that.
a loophole, dude.
Talk about the wording, man. It's fucking fabulous.
I love that Zarnazath
Yes.
is more effective than a fireball, guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Like,
persistent.
well, that's kind of how golems are. They do really good against all magic except for one specific kind, and that specific kind messes them up real bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so then he'll also take the 1d10 on his turn.
Okay,
You mean the 46? Oh no, it is 1d10. Never
well,
mind.
1d10 for persistent.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then let me decide what I want to do with my other 2 actions, because I have a couple of options here.
Really hoping the virtual dice don't hate me for the 3rd time in a row.
So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Etrian and see if I can't get rid of that sickened damage burst that he's going to take.
Okay.
That's actually super cool and very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
That shit works. That's a very good call, my good man.
And I will expend that spell slot. That one's expended too. Get that out of there, and then let me see here if I do. So I need to attempt a counteract check against the target. If I succeed against the spell effect, I counteract it. How
Yes.
does that work?
Okay. You make an Arcana check against. Use the relevant
Ooh,
skill modifier.
I did.
Baby.
Oh yeah, so you definitely do it. I'm gonna say he is no longer sick,
Hot.
and he is no longer taking that damage.
You are a sweet and wonderful man.
I try.
I
And
really
that's
hope to
all
make
of-
sure that it's actually worth it.
My actions. Well, I figured you probably didn't want to take 4d4 mental damage,
Correct.
so.
that
Since
could be a
all
lot.
of my damage is going to come from Zarnazath, basically, no matter what I do.
Mm.
Yeah, it's probably the best use of my turn. So yeah, I'm going to stand here, and that's all I got.
Okay. Yasra.
That was me. Alrighty. I'm gonna march back up to our. Oh
Nope.
god.
Stepped on.
You will become one with the denizen.
Oh, don't do that.
Definitely don't do that.
That's not
Wait.
for kids.
Mandy, can
Oh,
you get on the
whack 'em.
other side of him? If you get on the other side of him, you have flanking.
Just like circle around
It
the
looks
pillar
like-
up here.
Yeah, it looks like I can. Okay.
You have to
5,
go up
15,
one up.
20. Gotcha. You can totally reach that though.
Cool.
So that does not hit though.
Okay. Let me look up something real fast because I forget what it does. I need an adult. Let's see. I will attempt to use a second action to demoralize them.
Okay.
And I do
that
have
is-
the feat
Yeah.
intimidating glare, so it doesn't have to understand my language or anything.
Give him a spook.
Oh, right. Yeah, make
Love
an
it.
intimidation check against this target's
Whoops.
will DC.
Dun, dun, dun.
So roll intimidation skill check for me.
Yes. I'm trying to remember. Ah, there it is.
That's pretty good.
That will fail.
Oh.
Well, in doubt, I'll wacky again.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
that'll
you have
hit.
enough actions.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I
Move,
know.
attack, demoralize. Yeah, and that's a
JK.
shame because that was a good roll.
That's all right. I forgot.
Yeah, and that was with the multiple attack penalty day.
Right,
Yeah.
it is Etrian's turn.
Extremely frustrated. The green after image that usually happens when I'm doing my casting shifts to a sanguine color as the flames around my blade turn into this weird red drip as I sprint forward, just moving rapidly, and I'm going to slide cast and attempt to hit him with Vampiric Touch.
Hey.
I think.
Ooh,
These
fancy.
things. Yeah,
Like
so I'm
Vampiric
going to
Touch.
make an attack roll against him. Attacking with a sword. That's
Hell
gotta
yeah.
Fucking hit him. Alright.
It's a basic fort save. Okay.
And then Vampiric Touch. He needs to make a basic fortitude save. So he's going to take 9 points of damage.
Okay, so I will.
From the attack itself. And then
Make a basic fort save, right?
Jesus.
Okay, so he will crit that, but I want to make sure. I'm pretty sure there is a thing. I want to look at your character sheet. Let me have it. It won't let me open it up. Give me just a second then.
I'm looking up Vampiric Touch at the moment.
Yeah, no, I'm looking up the spell strike.
Yeah, Spell Strike literally is just it's only if I crit, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's only
good
yeah.
to
You
know.
hit with a
And
melee
he-
strike. The spell is discharged. The spell requires its normal attack roll or saving throw, but you don't increase your multiple attack penalty after attempting both the discharging strike and the spell attack roll. If it was a critical success, the degree of success is one better. So.
Okay, so he will crit then.
All right. Meaning that he takes no damage from that.
No damage.
Correct,
Yeah.
and I get no healing. Excellent.
No.
I mean, I figured that would happen. Honestly.
Now it is
So
the
unfortunate,
denizen's
dude.
turn.
It is what it is.
The denizen is going to attack Gorman.
The curse of the DM. Anytime you go to be a player, none of your things work.
With a Jaws attack.
Just barely.
Okay.
Wait,
gonna do-
wait, no. I nimble dodge. He misses.
Oh, you use a reaction to nimble
Yes.
dodge. He's going to try and bite you a second time.
It does better.
Yeah.
That will do it.
That's gonna hit. Because I can't
Okay,
nimble dodge
he's-
again.
He's gonna do 15 damage plus debilitating bite.
I am not an hors d'oeuvre.
You
No
become
horse divorce for
clumsy
you.
1.
Oh.
I don't even know what that means.
I think it's a dex penalty.
Ah, no.
It is a dex penalty. Well, no. You get to roll me a fort save.
Oh, yay.
Eh.
Okay.
Oh! Never mind.
Yay.
You made it just by the number.
I made it by the number.
By the number. By
Okay.
the number.
And then you know what? He's mad now. He's gonna try and do this. He's gonna try and do this a third time.
Oh, no, he's not.
No, he's
Rude.
not. It is Gorman's turn.
Do his teeth fall out?
No, his teeth
Damn.
don't fall out.
That would be convenient.
That would be
Wouldn't
convenient.
it?
All right.
Not for
Well,
him.
How to disable zombie grandma.
wait. What's that? Why is he doing that? He bit 3
Oh,
times.
he's not. Sorry.
Okay.
I just changed his HP because he has some stuff.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
No one likes that.
It's fast healing. You
Ugh.
knew about this.
We don't
Mm.
like it though.
Okay. Well, Gorman's gonna slap him with his fork, and he's gonna
Oh,
do
that
it again,
hits. Oh, that hits again.
and then a miss on the third one.
It does 2 hits.
On the third one, I'm going to make a step back though, because that's a thing I do.
Mhm.
So 2 hits, and both of those
And you
get sneak
get-
attack damage.
Yes. Roll those separately, though.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's too late.
Well, I can just pop out the first 2 from the second 2.
There you
So
go.
the first time he takes 2, and the second time he takes none.
What?
You try and poke at his vital spots, but they're not vital spots. You're
I
not
see.
familiar with this creature's strange biology,
Fair.
but
Whatever. I hit him real good.
he is not looking hot. It is Ice
No,
Construct's
Again, I
turn.
say, join the club.
And Ice Construct, I believe, rolled a 1 on that breath weapon. So he's
Dang.
gonna do it again.
Uh,
So
Everyone, roll me a reflex save.
it'd be better if we
Oh,
didn't.
thank God.
Ha!
Oh, honey, no. Oh no! I crit failed.
Wait, how is she even remotely in that thing's range?
Oh,
Let's see. She's
If the fire method's not, she definitely isn't, because there's a pillar.
She is not. She is just barely not.
Okay.
Right,
So
one of these-
Yasser
I'm
is
fine with
safe.
that. Sweet. I'll switch places
Etrian,
with Etrian.
though,
It's alright.
Etrian, though.
That's
Also,
alright.
how about that denizen?
is
How about that, Denizen?
What?
Yeah, what?
yeah, you took double damage because you crit failed.
No, he didn't.
No,
It's
I
a
did
DC
not.
No, I
22.
didn't.
You didn't.
It's
No, you
Yazra who
didn't.
crit failed. I was like, hold your fucking horses.
Horses
Okay,
hell.
so what?
That was exactly my HP, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Did it
So
take its
23 is
1d10 damage?
exactly what you were at.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
thought you were at 27.
I
He was
was
at
that.
27.
It was one of the two. It might have been 27, but I don't.
No, he
You're
really
at
was-
4
remember.
HP.
He was at
Did the
27.
construct take its 1d10 damage while I was gone?
Not yet. It's about to.
Ah,
It's done its breath weapon.
I look fucking great.
And
you had
it's
a
going
bad
to
day.
it's and then it's going to punch at this method.
Oh, later.
Yep, he gone. Exactly my HP, 16. Unless you
Okay,
don't die at
so-
0.
No, the method definitely dies at 0.
Ew.
Okay, so the method has bit the dust, and then this construct is going to take 1d10 damage, 5 damage, and then it's going to roll a flat d20, and it will not be not on fire.
So it's still on fire.
Speaking of, yeah, it is still taking the persistent
Okay.
damage. Fevos, it is Fevos's turn.
Neat. Well, guess what, buddy? You may have gotten rid of him, but guess who's back?
Back again.
Darn is that.
Like a bad hemorrhoid, he just
Save
keeps
my bonded
flaring
item.
up.
Is he Is he just back right there again?
Oh yeah. Oh,
The
you
same
bet.
spot?
He just pops right back.
Okay.
Join
I'm
my
gonna make
bond
my
item.
reflex save now.
Oh wait, actually. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Join bond item is free.
It's
Okay,
a new Zarnazath. It's a
Sorry,
brand
that
new method.
he back, and his breath weapon is now recharged because he's a new method, which is great because it wouldn't have been recharged this turn. So thanks for that, Ice Construct. It's gonna.
I roll a 21, but I still take the.
You still take the damage, yeah. So he still takes the 4d6.
It's almost not worth rolling.
I could crit.
Yeah, he could crit, and
uh,
I could do nothing.
so-
I'm guessing the persistent damage doesn't stack, right?
no, it just refreshes it.
That's hilarious.
So yes, the ice construct has taken that 19.
How
Just a
melted
fat
does it look?
19.
Does it look pretty melted yet?
It looks not great.
All right.
Neither does the denizen. To be fair.
So yeah, that's
Yasrit's.
all my turn.
Yeah.
I have one
Yasha's
brain welded
turn
item
now.
left.
Okay. Oh wait, where did the fucking ice construct even go? Is it gone?
He's
It's
in between
way
me and the
over there.
method.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, line of sight's just an issue.
I'm not actually moving. I just want to make sure I don't
Okay.
kill everyone. Okay, actually, I am moving. I am moving down this one. And let's see. I mean, I'm gonna whack because that's what I'm good at.
Yeah, you hit.
Hannibal Burris. Whack.
Hey, it's a 1.
Whack.
That second one
That's
misses. But roll. It's 16 damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the Matt Mercer line.
Ooh.
How do you want to do this?
That's a good question. I'm just gonna swing and go for a good decapitation death
Yeah.
hiss
So
that I've missed for the last several turns.
as you go to decapitate this this being, as you go to like cut its head off, as you make contact, it shatters into like just hundreds of pieces, falls onto the floor and melts.
Tight. I'll take it.
The same actually goes for the ice construct. It appears
Figure.
that the denizen was keeping it kind of tied here.
Makes sense.
Does make sense.
But among the pieces, you find a small golden key.
Picking up the key, pocketing it.
I will
And,
shiver.
Also, as you kill this thing, you see this light start to fade, and you see a wall start to appear where that light was. That big one at the top that's very bright.
Okay.
Very
I'm gonna
bright.
make my way downstairs.
Um,
I'm
I'm
going
gonna-
to just force feed Etrian the other potion of healing.
okay. I will take
There you
that.
go. That works.
Before I make my way downstairs, I will throw a salted fish to Zarnazath for his job well done. Before he
Yeah,
disappears back into the void.
Ah, thank you. And then he will poof out of there.
All right.
Because he only lasts a minute. Fuck, it's so bright up here.
Is
Yeah,
there
here, let
anything
me,
on this like far wall?
Let me turn off the lights. Or let me there you go.
Moderate potion.
How's that? Is that a little
I
better?
forgot to use my mist form.
It's a bit
thing.
better, yeah.
Oops.
It's
Yeah,
not
moderate.
outrageously blinding.
Oh, cool. I got 27 hit points back.
Yay!
Thank you.
That will help you, good dead sir.
So the only thing you can see is a something you did not previously see is a small keyhole here, and you can put the key in there and open this hidden door.
I 100% will do that.
Yay! Magical treasure room.
Oh yeah, there's probably an unreasonable amount of gold.
So many spells.
I'm gonna stuff my pockets full with an unreasonable amount of gold.
Yeah, Gorman's going to put as much gold will fit in his bag of holding.
It's gonna
Same
look
with
like
my
that scene
sleeves.
from The Mummy where all the bad people are just trying to stuff their shit full of stuff, including their camels.
Yep.
We're all Benny in this situation.
We're all Benny.
Yeah.
Only time I can say that.
Yeah, I guess I will follow suit.
I mean, nobody else was gonna take the money, and we did the thing.
Come on, take the money and run.
That boss has a dire need for money because learning spells is fucking expensive, as it turns out.
What
It
is
is.
the fading light? What's the scenery happening?
No, it's whatever was there is going away.
And it's just a wall, right?
Yep. I would say between the 5 of you, you can carry about 2,600 gold.
Sweet.
Including effectively 2 bags of holding.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
Like you're probably leaving most of it there, even with the 2,600.
Despite the gold, is there any like particular items or objects of interest?
Yeah. I was also gonna say we've got
it is
the brothers as
mostly
well.
gold.
All right, that's fine.
Hey brothers, you want some gold?
Let's go
Speaking
back
of brothers, we should
let's go
check out
find
our
Antonin and then maybe go back and check for Pietro.
That's who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let me bring you back
Oh
to.
my.
Yeah. You guys can't take nearly all of this.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna try.
But what if we did?
You can. You're stuffing your pockets, and you can take
It is a shame
2,600.
that I did
What
not
if-
decide to buy a floating disc.
What if I
when I
leave
was-
the jars of flour? Can we take more then?
Or just
No.
dump the flour and fill the jars.
That's just
I'm
extra weight.
I'm doing a magic GM rule. You can have that much gold.
Oh, okay.
20% of gold.
You know what? I think that's acceptable.
Yes.
I guess.
I mean, 520 gold each sounds pretty good to me. So,
You said 2,600. That's
525. No, they're not each. No, that's too much.
it should be
I
650.
can't believe you would do this to us.
What do you mean?
2,600 divided by 4. That's 650.
Yes, that number. I'm doing the math for 5 party members, not 4.
Stop counting yourself.
Well, yeah, I saw 5. Honestly, I saw.
You're
5
already
people
God,
that just.
you greedy bastard. We're not giving
But,
the goddamn method a cut. He got fish.
That's more than he deserves, probably.
Actually,
Let's
how
be
much
honest.
can the method carry?
He goes.
He only
away
lasts
after
a minute.
Damn
So.
it.
Yeah.
Let him scoop. We can't take it anyway. Let him scoop up as much as he wants, and then he's like, and just disappears.
Yeah, sure, he can go back to the hells full of gold.
He's
I'm
like
sure
the
he will
fucking
immediately
worst.
lose it to a stronger
Yeah, nightmare pinata.
anything. Yeah.
Nightmare pinata,
All
same.
right, so we're checking on Pietro.
We're
Yeah,
bringing the
and
brother
Antonin.
Antonin. Yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of like help Antonin get down to this this cabin.
We also line his
Um,
pockets with gold.
Yes.
But that's for
You
him.
see,
He gets gold.
you see a bloody trail leading from around the back into the cabin.
I was nervous.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna run up to the cabin and push the doors open immediately.
Yeah,
Full of
Pietro's
regrets?
actually sitting on the bed. He is covered in blood.
Oh no. Okay.
He's like sitting. He's sitting up. He's kind of slumped over. His head is in his hands. There's a bloody axe on the floor.
Doing
Um,
okay there.
and he
True.
looks up at you and he says, "I did it.
Faced your demons?
I could not leave him.
Leave whom?
Antonin.
Funny
About
enough,
that.
He was
Antonin.
in the basement.
Was he?
A
Are you
child.
sure?
A young. It was not Antonin. I know, but it looked like him as boy.
Well, we got some good news for you, buddy. I'll just kind of motion to the guy outside and
Yeah.
have him walk in.
There's like no words. They like embrace each other. They are having like a very heartfelt reunion.
Not to be.
Before they embrace, I'm gonna press the digitation, Pietro, so he's not covered in blood.
Yes.
That's cool.
He's not his blood.
Let's
I will.
not smear
Not
each
his
other
blood.
with blood for your happy reunion. I'm cool with that.
I will
So
pass
not to be
This one
that
is
guy,
for you.
but maybe we should get going.
Yeah. How long have we been here now?
I do not know,
At least a
but
handful
we
of
have a
hours.
time limit.
Do you two want to come?
They're gonna talk amongst each other. No, it is not our world.
Nice.
Nonsense.
Suit yourselves.
Not anymore.
Doesn't mean it couldn't be.
We are we have each other better than we could expect.
You sure?
Yes, it there is only so much a person can lose.
All right. Well, Gorman's gonna leave them some scones on the table and get the
Mhm.
fuck out.
All right, you had your chance. We gotta go.
Good luck.
I'll be the last one to leave, and before I step out, I'll just kind of stop and turn and go. Hey, family's the most important thing. But don't forget, you have chances at new lives. The portal will be open for a few more hours. I do hope you come join us. And then just leave.
Yeah, as you leave, they're kind of talking amongst each other. It's actually a pretty nice walk back. It doesn't feel nearly as cold on your walk back. It's almost kind of melting a little bit. The snow has stopped. You hear a bird or two, and you make it back to that ruined church. You see Diana on the other side of the portal. She doesn't seem to have moved.
Well, I guess back out. Hop through.
Yep.
Waiting here for us the whole time, Diana?
Oh, it's been 10 minutes.
Oh, I assure
You're
you it
kidding.
has not, but
You wouldn't believe it. He was 40 feet tall. Had fucking 3 mouths on each side of his head.
don't listen to that one. He's a habitual liar.
But I'm
But
charming.
look, he bit me right on my arm here.
See?
That's true, though.
Look at that. Proof of a mouth. My story holds.
He bit me 3 times, or he tried to.
Diana,
Oh, yes, dearie.
could you do me a favor and leave the portal open for a little while?
Oh, Do you expect someone to come back through?
I'm hoping. Not expecting as much, but hoping.
Well, if you think about it, she said we've been gone 10 minutes. If it's anything like the last time, we were in there for several hours. So, if the portal stays open for 12 hours, these guys have got a little while to make their decision.
I think they said it was 12 hours on the inside, right? Or I don't know.
I made this portal to give you 12 hours on your side.
Okay.
As far as it's gonna close any second.
Never mind then.
I'll just like prop
We
up
did
on a
try.
chair and sit like L from fucking Death Note, kind of leaning on my knees.
Also, there
just
is a
stare.
possibility that there are things on the other side that should not come through.
I mean, generally, yes. Most things on that
Right
plane
through.
stay there.
Well, I suppose if you think there might be company, there's no sense in just leaving it open until it goes. Should just be a minute or two.
All right, I'll sit in the chair, arms wrapped around my knees, and just kind of watch.
While he's
Well,
doing that, I
if it's
will
not a
perform
friend that
first
comes
aid.
through, I'll get my
Yeah,
weapon out.
I wouldn't. Don't like worry about healing anyone. You guys are out of the shit.
I know, but that's just what Gorman would do in this scenario.
Yeah. The portal begins to kind of sputter, and you see it kind of start to like wink a little bit, and it closes.
No.
It's for the best, I think.
Perfectly right.
I don't think it's for the best, but I don't think it's for the worst either. I think they'll be fine.
No, who will be fine?
Doesn't matter.
Couple of brothers.
Oh,
They, their time has long since passed. I guess one of them got lost and the other went to find them, and now here we are, 1400 years later.
oh, I see.
Yes.
Well, you did what you could.
So, who's getting drunk with me?
Ah, that would
Yep.
be me.
I like.
I'll do that.
Well,
No objections
I
from me.
have some work to do, but
Take a break, lass.
one night it could be good. Yeah, and you've solved my Keep of the Frozen King puzzle.
Hey.
Yay.
So that's kind of it. That's all I really had.
Very
We did
nice.
it.
Fantastic.
I enjoyed myself.
I want to
Until
keep
that
the
ice
creepy
lid
book if
didn't come
possible,
back.
even though it matters not at all.
You would like what?
I want to keep the creepy book we found, if possible,
Oh,
even
yeah.
though it does not matter.
Yeah.
Unless Diana's like really adamant about keeping it.
Diana will go through it and tear out a couple pages, but then let you keep the rest.
Okay. Torn pages from books makes Fevas cry inside. But that's okay.
No, believe me, dear, you're better off not knowing.
Am I really,
That's
though?
kind of what she'll say as she's going through them.
That like directly contradicts with Fevas's entire life philosophy, so but that's fine. He won't fight her on
Oh,
it too
I
much.
prefer
'cause-
ignorance in most ways.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it sucks being so endowed with knowledge, but yeah.
It's a struggle to be so big brain and smart.
It can be.
No, but
I mean, you pick up on things other people don't, so.
My brain's
Thank you
smooth as a
everyone
baby's
for
button.
playing.
Thank you for not
I
killing
had a
us.
good time.
Yes.
I
Oh, yeah.
tried. I gave it the old college try.
Yeah.
You came
I
close.
did my best.
You did
I
come
did. Yeah, that I felt like I don't know, I felt pretty good about all the encounters. I didn't feel like any of them were particularly unfair or too easy. So
No?
I'm
Oh, yeah,
really,
there's lots of
really,
hard too.
yeah. I'm really pleased that I ended up just using a fire method 3 times, and that was probably the most effective strategy I could have employed.
It strangely
love that, like-
satisfying.
Yeah, like I get why people like playing wizards now.
Oh god, yeah.
'Cause you can just do that kind of stuff.
It's finding all the weird little hot fixes to salute like situations like, oh, this big terrifying thing. I'm just gonna summon this one little dude, and he's gonna fuck this thing up, and all I have to do is just
Because
keep
reason
bringing it
this
back.
little method is gonna be the best.
Fucking, you're that you're that Pokemon trainer that just has like 6 of the same kind of fucking Pokemon.
Yep. Yes, exactly. You got me. You figured it out.
Kept walking into your line of sight, man.
I gotta read you guys the other method names real quick.
Yeah, I'm dying to hear this because that sounds wonderful.
It only lists 4 of them. So you heard the first one and the last one. Then there's also Silithiscal the Embittered, Rhyme Lord of the Eternal Chill, Lord of Icicles, which I really wanted to use, but I summoned a fire method.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Maybe Lord of the Eternal
Oglofax,
Chill.
Prince of Pungency, the Viscous One, the Forever Stain.
Ooh. That is definitely some sort of metal album title.
The Forever
Yeah.
Stain was Mandy's nickname at the Danbury.
What was it?
That was your nickname at the Danbury.
The Forever Stain.
Hey!
There is an
I
ooze
only moved the
method.
floor one.
There
So
is
I'm
an-
guessing,
Yeah, but
I
you
love
weren't
the
alone.
ooze method.
I'm guessing the ooze
It's,
method would be an Oglofax, Prince of
It's
Pungency,
gross.
the Viscous One.
It's real gross.
Yeah.
Sweet. It's a sneeze with wings. I love it.
Ew, I hate that entire phrase that you just said.
I just name him Blat. Blat.
Simple, I like it.
Well, that was fabulous. Thank you for running us through this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't kill us successfully, so I am grateful.
I got close.
I'm
You did get
disappointed.
close. Definitely got close.
Well, the good news is that I have a YouTube channel that is up, and so I will be uploading this whole adventure up pretty soon. I'm
nice.
I'm going to be uploading it alongside Tales of Tyriku. So, to anybody who's still watching or ends up watching this, we will have a 1-week break, and then we will be beginning Tales of Tyriku, which will be me DMing a D&D 5e adventure in one of my portions of my setting. But to those who have been watching, thank you very kindly. We appreciate you. We appreciate Jacob for running us through this and having a little bit of Pathfinder's 2e fun.
Yes.
Hopefully we can bring him back to guest DM sometime again soon. Hopefully if the channel grows or, we end up having more fun with this or people want to do more things, I'm hoping to grow and expand and introduce more players, more guest DMs, etc. But until the next time, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you around.